Shalom, shalom, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shem Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Just throwing some throwbacks, throwing some clips concerning runaway wives, right? So I just want to share some testimony, video, audio, things of that nature, this to, warn and also congratulate, man, because sometimes there are good endings to terrible situations, man. And so this your brother Mahara called Bunya Sha'ala. Runaway wives, a very hot topic in Israel, right? I was going to do a particular video, but I decided not to do it right now. But I want to do is share some testimony videos from myself with you guys, and I have a video I'd like to share with you, right? I'm gonna play it, and this is me having a conversation with my rib earlier today, right? So what I'm going to do right now is just straight edit this video right quick while I'm on the live talking with you, right? And for any brother or sister that have experienced a runaway wife, or even a Negro that just left you out of nowhere without any warning and have not stood up to be the man that he claimed he wanted to be. But this is really particularly about runaway wives, right? And my first wife of me being polygyny, right? She and her and I separated. She separated, and it's been 10 years. But all praise go to Yahweh about Shem Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. This woman ain't brought no man around my children, no man in no home trying to raise my children, be a father to my children. Never defamed me in Israel, kept to herself. You know what I'm saying? And my children, both my children right now is doing excellent. They both in college. One is a junior, one is a sophomore. They're doing excellent. I can't be, I can't be proud enough. You know what I'm saying? Or a house full of college graduates. Myself have degrees. My wife Erica has degrees, and I'm just ecstatic, man. You know what I'm saying? That we have reconciled our relationship, man. So I want to share with you guys, and I was gonna go a different direction, but I'm a slow cook it. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna slow cook that, and I'm just gonna share a testimony video, a conversation we had with her, that I had with her earlier today. So how about that? Let's do that. And there is also positive things that come out of relationships as well, y'all. Right? So let me find a video. Right? I mean, I got so much I can really talk about, like for real. I mean, I can talk about a whole bunch of things. You see what I'm saying? Like for real, I can. But I'm gonna share a video with Zahara, right? And let me go live. Let me click on this here. All right. Hold on. So what I did a little pre-edit on it. I just put a picture of us up. So I'm about to share right now, and hope you guys, send your prayers and blessings for me, man, because that relationship was almost a crusher for me spiritually, man. I almost was done. I would be honest. I almost was finito. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High sent people my way in terms of brothers and such as Isaiah other people to allow me to vent. And I vented through music. You know what I'm saying? Carry on. I'll probably show that video. Being thankful and hard life as an Israelite. I'll probably show that here. So this was actually she was actually my first runaway. My second wife really ran away first. We still continued a year later, right? So we officially was not together in the 2014, right? So we met in 1999, okay, on the bus. Those that are familiar with New York City, I met her on the bus going to work in 1999 on the Yonkers public bus, and I seen her, and I just automatically was stuck. And I sat behind her, and I was like, "Where do you get those earrings from?" Something corny. I had to come up with something. She looked back like Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And so once she responded, I immediately ran to the front seat, sat with her, and spoke to her and started to sell myself. Yeah, you know, I'm going to work. I'm about to graduate college with my associate's degree. And she said, that sounds good. Yes, I have a job and I have no children. And I'm about to graduate with my master's degree this summer as well. Boom! This blew me up with that one, man. It was like, okay. But every time she said that, no children, thing, work, thing, about to graduate her master's, thing, I was like, I got to get this woman, man. But I had no phone at the time. I gave her my sister's number that had to call the ID, so you know we going back. And I knew if she'd call, I'll get the number. And she was actually going to her dorm. She lived on campus in New Rochelle. So she didn't call me back. She walked me to my job. Like she walked me to my job. And I said, no, I can't have you walk me to my job. Let me walk you where you have to go. And I just could not, I didn't want to leave the woman. And as I seen her walking away, I was just stuck like this looking. You know what I'm saying? She had on a black skirt, long skirt, and to be transparent, open, I saw her dunk. I was like, oh, I didn't notice that. We was on the bus. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just stuck in her. You know what I'm saying? And 2 months later, she called my sister. And my sister chewed me out and said, who you got this girl calling you Erica? I said, what? Who, Erica? And so she gave me the number, man, and that's how I began. And, you know, that was in 1999. And we moved in, I could say like 6 months later in Parkchester. And that was a working class area that I always wanted to live at. I used to live there when I was a kid with my aunt. Thought they was the rich aunt and uncle back in the day. They took me in for a couple of years. And there was nothing but Jewish Amalekites that was there for real, to sprinkle black people, Hispanics. And we moved there, man. So it looked like everything was going my way. Shalom, Dan Allen, everything was going my way. You know what I'm saying? I finally, got a woman that I felt that I can deal with at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because my wife before her, we was together for like 4 years, but we still always go at it. But, you know, that's my, you know, and me and her been in conversations as well. So she might come back to Omaha. But yeah, man, hey, long time no see in here. You came. So I want to share this testimony of her, right? If y'all can hear it. You know, if you can't hear it, then I don't know, because it was on the phone and I had it in my hand. So let me just stop talking. I'll probably talk after that. But, you know, this is the foundation of my horror car for real. You know what I'm saying? She was there through all the good times and the bad times. You see what I'm saying? From 1999 to 2014. Right. And even beyond that, we always stayed in communication. It was never no disrespect. I mean, sometimes I get in my bag because I was trying to tell her to come home and she wasn't willing at the time and stuff like that, whatever, you know, but yeah. So here's the audio. Let's get to the audio. I says it's for the aged women like yourself, you know what I'm saying, you know, to teach the younger women, because we was together for 14 years, 13 years, you know what I'm saying, until we split up for that 1 year. And we were still dealing with each other. And until we split up, and you know, we loved each other from, I know I loved you from day one I seen you. right? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a traumatic thing. A lot of things that was going on in our household and outside influencing people. But you know, we can't run when things get hard. That's when we should come closer together, because now the enemy is coming to tear us apart and separate us. You know what I'm saying? The most I say hate, put it in the way, right? You know I loved you, and I know that you love me, and I know that it was hard, you know what I'm saying, to see another woman love me or I love another woman. And we started poly together. We did this together. My first time, your first time, openly. So we was brand new doing it. You know what I'm saying? We did it for, I don't know, 7 years, right? Before the second wife broke out, you know what I'm saying, tried to destroy, basically help destroy the whole household. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm doing a video about runaway wives and the testimonies of my wives, of my experience, right? And you know, Kakama Moms was just judged in terms of being murdered when she wished murder on me. She wished that I died terrible death. She wished that I get killed. And you remember speaking with Kaya and how she ran over there with the voodoo priest, the witch doctor. And I try to warn her about being with this goddamn man, right? He's a witch. He's a self-proclaimed voodoo priest, but you want to be a goddess. You want to tell her she's not married. You ain't got no piece of paper. And I got all testimony of us everywhere around the goddamn country. She's professing to be a white man or all family, every damn thing. Like, it's crazy how these women are trying to sabotage their own life. You see what I'm saying? So what would you like to say to these younger women in terms of your experience of being separated from me? You know what I'm saying?
That I, even though separated, I received harshness from the Most High. I went through my little test, and it wasn't easy, and I'm still being tested. But I always remain humble, and I never wished anything badly against you. I told my children to always respect you, and I prayed. I received judgment too. As I was saying, when COVID hit, I had like lesions on my body, and I knew I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. That when things go rough, you don't run. You remain humble and pray. And I knew that I had to come back, and I understand that polygamy it can work.
Polygyny.
It is valuable.
And Judah should say polygyny, because polygamy is man or woman having both partners. So polygyny is a man having more than one wife. Polygyny.
What is it again? I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
Okay. It's beneficial, and I had to understand that. And when we were first starting out, I didn't understand it, and it humbled me. And now I know better. I'm more mature, and I want to be a better sister wife. I want to be a better wife. I want to be there, and I don't want to run when things get hard. And it's going to come a time when everyone needs to come together, because it works. I had to learn the hard way. So I'm glad that I'm coming back. I do miss the high holy days, the celebrations, the unity between brothers and sisters in Israel. So, and I'm glad that my husband never stopped loving me and never wished anything bad upon me, and allowed me to come back and always kept in touch and allowed me to really think about it and make the right decisions.
Okay. All praise and glory to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And we have 2 children together, Elijah and Yapasha, Aliyah, and they both doing well. They both in colleges. They both in universities, I should say. And one is a junior, one is a sophomore. And we have a house of college. Well, Erica and I both graduated. They on their way to graduate. She has a master's. I have a bachelor's, and I went for a master's. Right, I'm on my second master's right now to complete a second master's because I didn't complete my first master's. I went to Whoredom University. I got caught up in business and stuff, and so you know she has a degree in counseling. I went for counseling where I want to follow her work. Right, I just tell her you ain't gonna never be above me. You bugging. And so our children is on the path of graduating real soon. My son next year, and then her sister the year after that. His sister the year after that. So we have a house full of graduates within this family right here, right? And so I'm very happy to have my wife repent to me and coming home. And I don't know if Judiment Mack had any words that help influence you even more.
Yes, he did.
But I want to big up Judiment Mack. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I know people see that we going through what we going through. You know what I'm saying? But I still love that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? I know.
He had a very much that last night. I'm sorry to interrupt. When he questioned me and stuff like that, and came hard, he gave me things, and he made me realize that I was off, and I had to go back. And he was very much the reason why I made the decision.
So
first and foremost, you, and then second because of him.
All praise. So those that's looking, right, that may see Judiment Mack and myself to be at odds when it comes to doctrine, right? From my position, I don't have no problem with the brother personally, you know what I'm saying, as friends and as brothers. We just having a disagreement in scripture. That's from my position, period. But I would never not give a man his flowers, you know what I'm saying, for the things that they have done, the influence that they had in my life. Whether it's music, whether it's counsel for family, you see what I'm saying? And that's just who I am. So I just want everybody to know, and I definitely want my brother Judiment Mack to know that I appreciate the spirit that he had and the passion that he had for family. You see what I'm saying? And you know, this being a genuine you for the lane that you have, right? Everybody have a lane. You see what I'm saying? And so I just want to make sure I give the brother flowers about that. So Zahara, my wife, you know what I'm saying? She came and gave this a little testimony concerning you know, our marriage and the things that she went through and how important it is. Hello. I don't want to hear that talking over here. I'm doing the video. Okay. And so yeah, so the sisters that's out there, what you would say to the women that want to be runaway wives, or you know, they got children by a man, and especially those that got children by a man?
Do not, if you are entering into a relationship, do not have another man around the children, especially for females. Never protect them at all costs. Both, but especially females. And always know that you're not going to get the same protection as you are going to get with a man that's in the truth. Yeah,
or the biological father.
Yes. So always remember that you have to come back.
And I'm not saying you don't have. There's not some good brothers out here, especially those that's sincere about the word of the Most High, that can raise your child in the spirit of the Most High and be a good model and father figure, right? Go on. So that was a little brief video of, you know, Zahara and myself had a conversation today. And you know, this was something that I asked the Most High for years to bring us back together, man. When you talk about the wife of your youth, I was 27 years old when I met her. She was 28, right? And you know, and we grew together. You know what I'm saying? I was just coming into my manhood at 27, 28 years of age. According to Philo, you're a man at 28, right? You're a youth under 28. So if you think about King David, he was around the age of 21, between the age of 21 and 27, according to the book of Philo, right? And so, yeah, we 14 years, you know what I'm saying? 13 years straight, we lived together. You know what I'm saying? And it was a very hurtful time for me. I was at the height of, we was at the height of We Got Next and the height of House of Israel and doing things. And, I think I probably just spoke words out of ignorance, making vows that I shouldn't have made. You know what I'm saying? And then the Most High stripped me. You know what I'm saying? And you have people around your family. You know what I'm saying? I was back around brothers that was truly doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time I was around the individual lights. You know what I'm saying? The brothers that was not a part of a body or not a part of a congregation or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Brothers was angry, upset with the split of the school and the continuous splits and stuff like that. And so we had our own little cliques, you know what I'm saying? But with that, keep it down. With that, you began to backslide. You feel me? Because there's no accountability. You know what I'm saying? Nobody to correct and check you. You see what I'm saying? And so I found myself in that. You know what I mean? I was going to school. I was getting money. I was having my own businesses I was doing. I was doing cab. I was driving cab. I was renting out a cab. You know what I'm saying? I was doing vending. You know what I'm saying? I was doing network marketing. I was just trying to get bread. My goal at one point was to try to get rich. You see what I'm saying? The scripture says desire not to be rich, labor not to be rich. And I was just in my mind, I'm going to get all this money so I could bring it to Israel and we could do this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that took up a lot of my focus, a lot of my time. You know what I'm saying? I was reading a lot of books. I was reading a lot of self-help books, motivational books, wealth principle books, and all of that. Everything that was out, I read. You see what I'm saying? Plus, I was in college. You know what I mean? And this was even after I graduated college. So, you know what I mean? And so when I decided and I realized I was falling into a lot of lust, you know what I'm saying? And I was guilty in the spirit, man. I said, man, I got to get around the brothers that's actually doing the work, what we call doing the work. Even though I associate with brothers from time to time, like LOZ, Priest Kahan, and Shalimar in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I would go over there. We would go over there and stuff like that. And I was with my brother that watered me, Naquan, right? And when I said, man, I'm around brothers that's really not on it like that no more. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And so, you find yourself doing things you wouldn't be doing if you was up on the brothers that's going to hold you accountable for stuff. So I saw Zabak one day on the train. And me and Zabak was like this back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We was cool. We wasn't best friends or anything, but we was cool when he first came to Truth. I instantly, you know what I'm saying, connected with the brother. He was laid back, cool, chill dude, light-skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he used to make that money on the oil table, man. That brother used to make $200-$300 a day, man, $400 a day when he first came in. He was caking, man. I don't know if it was the light skin, the smooth words on the table, whatever. The brother was making the bread. You know what I'm saying? Zabak was out there hustling for the school. You see what I'm saying? And being a producer. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I used to get my $150. You know what I'm saying? I had averaged around that every day, but certain brothers just had what they had. You see what I'm saying? Wasn't no need to be jealous and covetous and envious. You see what I'm saying? And so we all did the trooper program together. You know what I'm saying? I was in there a couple years or a year and a half change before him. And I seen him on the train when I was just coming back from going off. I was going the hell off. And I was on the 2 train, crushed in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because for like a year, I was trying to get my mind focused, refocused. You see what I'm saying? You know, Israel's a walk, man. Don't let nobody fool you, man. You see what I'm saying? I grew up in this since 20 years of age. You know what I mean? And it's over 30 years now. You know what I'm saying? I got the grades, baby. You know what I'm saying? I pull up my video right now. You see me looking like a babe, straight baby. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I could pull up receipts and records of my tenure in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody fool you. They may be hot today, but they're going to be regular tomorrow. And some niggas, once they be regular, they want to dip out. You see what I'm saying? Right? You hot today, you cold tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? Like, they here today, they gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing for me. You see what I'm saying? Because I live this. You know what I mean? The scripture talk about endure to the end. So when I seen Zabak, you know what I mean, on the train, I was like, that's Zabak. You know what I mean? And so I spoke with him and he saw me, said, man, you look like you're like 19 years old. Like, my beard was cut down super low. You know what I'm saying? I had on the designer fitted pants back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I think I had on the Timbs. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my New York swag at the shirt. I was looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man. And the brother said, man, what's up with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? What's up with you? And so I told him the spirits I'm fighting and stuff like that. And he said, man, come to the camp. He said, we have a new moon. It was ironic. It was new moon. And he invited me to new moon. And he thought that I was not going to call him if you speak to him about this. And I called him that night. As soon as I got home, as soon as I got to the crib, I called Zabak. And he said, man, I thought you wasn't causing. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to get myself rededicated, refocused, bro. You know what I'm saying? For the most, I destroyed my ass. You know what I mean? And so it was from that point on that I came to the camp and I came to the House of Israel and he opened up his home because we did the feast days in his home. Shout out to Haziana, man, my sister, man. Most I bless. I see you soon. You know what I mean? And my wife, Erica, her just got on the phone and talked a few days ago. So all praise to that connection, right? And from that point, it was up. You know what I'm saying? It was up. And I brought my 2 wives to the school. And a lot of things, sister was looking like he got 2 wives. You know what I'm saying? And to tell you the truth, at that particular time, I was still fighting lust and had 2 wives, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I mean? So this walk ain't a cakewalk, man. And I can relate to any and every situation in Israel for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that I had to experience a lot of things. So I can be able to encourage a brother that may be fighting and struggling and going through different things, and even sisters. You see what I'm saying? That they won't tell you publicly. Everybody super brew in the front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to tell you the secret sins and the things that they do and allow themselves to do. Paul did. You know what I'm saying? But it gave me a refocus, rededication, man. I was like, I don't even want to teach, bro. I just want to be here. You know what I'm saying? And the brother's like, nah, ma. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew the power that the Most High had gave me when I was, back in One West, man. You know what I'm saying? I was teaching at the Elders Camp. We was teaching on 50th Street and Broadway. You know what I'm saying? So I always could teach. You know what I'm saying? It's just that when men, come together and then things are separated, people divide, and it just causes a reaction, man. Like, I thought we was all family, and we start seeing contentions and people start choosing sides and all that stuff like that. People go over there, people go over there, people go here, go there. And it's kind of discouraging, man. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand how people may feel. You know what I'm saying? But this is a walk of endurance, man. And you got to continue. So I brought my wives to the camp. You know what I mean? So the brother's like, he got 2 wives and all that. So that was a chain reaction. You know what I'm saying? When I started really teaching start talking about poly and showing off my wives, that was a chain reaction. You know what I'm saying? They was on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I was a little ignorant because I was brand new on Facebook. I didn't realize, and I didn't think that niggas would be trying to throw salt, and brothers that you're supposed to be brothers throwing salt in your shit, man. So you brothers that got wives, man, choose wisely who you bring your wives around, dog. Because the world is against poly, man. They for homosexuality. They for that. But they're not for you having more than one woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the little hating ass niggas, they be throwing salt more than the women. You know what I'm saying? We already know these women gonna throw salt. You know what I'm saying? So you got to protect your family, man. You know what I'm saying? Protect your women. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they are the weaker vessel, right? And, you know, I got Satan coming all the time trying to sow discord. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had a great time, though. We had a great time. We had plenty of great times, man. And we got Nexus on fire, House of Visuals on fire. You know, Tabaku in the spirit doing his thing. I was very proud of him. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I respect that brother today, regardless of whatever disagreements we had as brothers, as men. You know what I'm saying? You know, we supposed to forgive and forget and move forward, man. We all growing up in this truth, man. Him and I grew up as young men in the truth. You know what I'm saying? And Kahan and Shalimar and plenty brothers. It's Priest Daniel Allah. You know what I'm saying? All of us was peers. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, Shah, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to mention. You know what I'm saying? Bakwash, you know what I'm saying? Tara, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad brothers. You feel me? That came out of a certain class of One West, what they say. But we still here today, man, pushing forward, man, regardless through the ups and downs and the splits and camps and disagreements and infighting and disrespecting and all kind of calamities, man, that be happening, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your walk, man. You know what I'm saying? And so if we can do that and being married to Yahweh Ba'Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah, you women need to stand firm with your husband, man, that the Most High allowed you to have. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't divorce Yahweh Ba'Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah. You feel me? I can divorce him if I start worshiping a false God. Well, he gonna divorce me because I'm being wicked. You know what I'm saying? I denounced him. You see what I'm saying? I ain't claimed him. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is a walk. This is a walk, and we must endure. And, you know, you sisters need to endure, especially when you have a man that's sincere about this walk and about this truth. You see what I'm saying? That's active. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? You got to watch out for the pretenders that perpetrate the fraud, claiming they about Israel, but they really not. They just out here trying to get women. They're trying to get some buns. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And they attack y'all, talk about, oh, but polygyny is off, and them niggas will be a damn demon. You see what I'm saying? Like, real talk, man. It goes down, right? I'm gonna show you a video about a rib I was with. You know what I'm saying? That decided to run away from me, man. And it almost crushed me at the time because this woman came, you know, bearing gifts, man. I mean, gifts upon gifts. And people that know, witness, when I came out to St. Louis, it was brand new 300. You know what I'm saying? Or Carvana pulled up, dropped it off. You know what I'm saying? New laptops and cameras. And, you know what I'm saying? Which I still have some of these items now, like watches, and want to buy $1,000 watches. I don't even care about no watches for real. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people made mockery of that. People that I thought was brothers was signing with them. A runaway wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you the video on that. And I'm gonna show you two examples. Well, this is one example, right? And if you're on my Facebook, you can see that you know, I'm very excited and very happy. You know what I'm saying? That my foundational wife of my youth is back with me. She's very excited to be with her sister wives. You see what I'm saying? She definitely has a testimony to share. She have a lot to give, right? And so, hold on, let me fix this. This is my Facebook channel. You know what I'm saying? We riding through my city. It's gonna be in Memphis in May. You know what I'm saying? So come check it out. Riding through my city. It's in May 27th or something like that. But I'm doing a lot of throwback videos. That's the first woman who I openly did polygyny with. Mahar Zahara, right? You know, that's her sister wife right there, Princess Nawa, Ma'ak Jeremiah, showing love as usual. You know, that's the We Got Next movement. Everybody that came through the truth and was back then when we was banging out there, y'all know what it is. You know, so I put a post concerning the various Passovers I did with the camp and others. you know, and I put a post up here. I will give Erica, aka Zahara, her flowers. She never went outside and defame my name in the so-called Hebrew Israelite community. She would not even entertain the thought or the evil speaker and sower of discord. Right. So I said, we are going to have a lot of time to make up. Most I will. Today, I said, good morning, wife. How's my wife and my youth? She said, good morning, husband. Doing well, cleaning and have errands to do and washing clothes. How are you? All right, for the Super Brews, I'm not going to entertain you, but we're going to get everything together, man, once she's all the way up under the covering of her husband, horror called Bunya without Bunya Sha'ala, right? And so this was my family at the time. I had a newborn son. He was only 2 years old. And Zahara, Eli, Pasha, and my daughter from my second wife. And, you know, there's a lot of hate, man. A lot of hate, man. She's still a runaway. She's going to win. Set my foundational part 1, the beginning of polygyny walk. Some may say you're not successful in polygyny based off past separation, divorces still yet. You must be in the game and a part of the game to measure success or failure. Tell a former NBA player that rode the bench for years and never made it to the starting rotation, never received an NBA ring, MVP, Rookie of the Year award, any NBA accolade that he was not successful. The simple fact of him making it in the NBA from junior high school, college, or even a walk-on is success in itself. Don't measure your success based off, the ideology of others' opinions. Sirach 3:24. Many are deceived by their own vain opinion, because your opinion is what matters at the end. I was probably before being on the YouTube scene, you better act somebody, which I just showed. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Half of this foundation the back. Stay tuned. It only gets better only with Yahweh by Hashem and Mashiach Yahweh Shai. So if you see us together, you know what I'm saying, that's one of our House of Israel garments there. Another picture of us. Another picture of us out on the double date, date, right? You know what I'm saying? And I believe this picture was before I even got into the House of Israel, right? You see, notice I don't have a big beard or anything. It was real cut down. It was cut down real close. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying about, I was going off. You know what I'm saying? We was at a wedding, you know what I'm saying? And, I'm dapper up. We all dapper looking good. You know what I mean? And that's me on my chill, you know what I'm saying? Chilling out there, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's a little bit of my horror card, man. You know what I'm saying? So I've been out here doing this for years, you see what I'm saying? And continued. I probably made some ill choices, and I could be honest, a lot of times I was living through my past marriage with this particular family. You know what I'm saying? Which was not fair, you know what I'm saying, for me to compare a woman to another woman. But, I was still fighting her, you know what I'm saying, at the time. For real, I was. You see what I'm saying? And so, that could have crushed me. Losing one woman crushed a lot of brothers out here. Just losing one. Imagine losing two at the same time. Our house fell apart. We moved from a apartment to a 3-bedroom house. And we had all the brothers come keep feast days and everything. It was a place to keep the Shabbat, all the high holy days, man. And I'm saying, I'm at the top of my game. I'm up there traveling to DC, building the FOPE camp, still doing what we got next, House of Israel. You know what I mean? Like traveling around the country, man. Not expecting anything gonna happen with my household, man. You know what I'm saying? Welcoming brothers in my home. They had no place to go. You see what I'm saying? Like, and everybody is trade on you, man. Treacherous blows, man. People up there want to see your downfall because they couldn't do what I did. You see what I'm saying? And there's always the close brothers. There's always the one that's supposed to be close to you, man. You see what I'm saying? That secretly hates your ass, you know what I mean? Or jealous and covetous. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Then later on, they throw it in your face and stuff like that. They rejoice that your household fell apart. That's why you ain't with your wives, or you ain't with this one, you ain't with that one. But right now, I'm back with my first wife. We had a serious conversation about, if things get rough, you don't think there's going to be some fantasy thing. We ain't gonna have a disagreement, or I may have to check you on something, or even, spirits may arise. Doesn't mean you float and fly. I gave the example of Job. Excuse me. I gave the example of Job and how the Most High allowed Satan to tempt him. You see what I'm saying? And Job and Satan was like, man, he only love you because you give him all his wealth, and he's he's protected. He has a hedge around him. You see what I'm saying? And the Most High said, touch everything that he had, but don't touch his life. He took everything from his children, his children, you know what I'm saying, his money, everything from him. And then he said, do you not consider my servant Job? He said, well, if you touch his life and make him think about his life, he will curse you to your face. And he said, he said, go ahead, but don't kill him. Gave him the boils. And then his wife, the weaker vessel, right? Said, you still gonna hold on your integrity? Curse God and die, nigga. See? And we his bride, right? He's our husband, our father, our king, right? And Job still held his integrity and rebuked her. You see what I'm saying? Rebuked her. And still held his integrity for the Most High. You feel me? And so that's what you women need to do. This is what you brothers need to do. When Satan come in your household, you have to come together stronger now. You see what I'm saying? And maintain your situation. You know what I mean? And that's what I was trying to tell her. You know what I mean? I said, it's not, because everything peachy cream and everything's good. Nah, when Satan trying to come, that's when we supposed to really lock in. You see what I'm saying? Really lock in. All day, bro. You're supposed to really lock in. You see what I'm saying? And so, people remove themselves. You have no control of that at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But just continue your walk. Because I could have gave up the ghost, man. I could have been bringing in the cancer. There's Negroes that was co-signing my second wife and justify her leaving, all type of madness, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. You know what I mean? You start seeing who your real brothers was, real friends was. They didn't call you. They didn't holler at you. You know what I mean? And, as me as a person, I'm like, man, I've been with her for 14 goddamn years. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? And, I see other brothers still with their wife, and I'm like, crushed. You know what I mean? But I'm here now, right? You know what I'm saying? Princess Nawa is a great woman, man. You know what I'm saying? I know people maybe saying, hey, he ain't posting this other wife. Hey, my wife is good bread, yo. You know what I'm saying? We just had a beautiful daughter, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, we good bread, we Gucci. She's very supportive, man. She ain't on that BS, man. None of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That, I was able to endure. I'm still enduring. It's not over. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see where it goes from here. We're gonna see where it goes, right? But you Runaway wise, and this was a testimony of a woman that that I grew up with from a young man. You see what I'm saying? So it's very detrimental to me, you know what I'm saying, at that particular time, because I never expect us to separate. And that's a fact. I never expect that. You know what I'm saying? And it happened. But I don't regret it happening, because it made me a better man. It made me be able to experience more. It made me be able to do more. It made me be able to express myself more. You know what I'm saying? And even understand her more. You know what I'm saying? Understand things I could have did better. You know what I'm saying? Being it was my first time, you see what I'm saying, actually in an open poly situation. And when I got with her, right, I told her from Jump Street that I seen my second wife, right? From Jump, I told her that in regards of that. You know what I'm saying? But, it's just a little lesson for all of us, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to share with y'all, you know what I mean? And, hopefully these words can touch somebody and is relatable to you, right? You see what I'm saying? So here's a couple more pictures I wanted to share. That's at Hanukkah, keeping the feast. And you heard she mentioned she missed keeping the feast and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's our children. They big now. That's when he graduated high school. So he's He's in his junior year now in college, right? That's my daughter. She graduated high school. She's in her sophomore year of college. They're making honor roll. They're doing a thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is great. She had texted me December 18th. Grand Rising, no worries. I was sleeping. I am trying to get over this cold. Otherwise than that, I'm doing well. I have to take accountability for myself, and I'm truly sorry for hurting you. I was hurting myself. In order to move on from the past, I have to change for the future. So please forgive me. And that's her petition to me, right? As a husband, she asked me, "Do you forgive me?" And I said, "Of course, Eric. I love you from the day I seen you on the bus. Loved you. Yonkers going to your school, butterflies in our belly downtown, right?" And so, you know, those of you that rejoiced about our separation and you know had evil things to say, you know what I'm saying? Now what? Now what? You see what I'm saying? And that did not stop me from continuously being a poly man. You know what I mean? And that also is a great feat to do, because most brothers, y'all go in the room. Bye. Most brothers would have been finished. They'd have threw up the polygyny flag and put up the monogamous flag and kept it on the mantle, right? You see what I'm saying? Right? But I didn't bow. I didn't bow. You know what I'm saying? And so this is a testament of one runaway wife, you know what I'm saying, that was not evil intended towards me, did not wish evil or death upon me, did not slander my name out here, did not do no lives against me, you know what I'm saying, did not side with my enemies against me, you know what I'm saying, they did none of that, you know what I'm saying, but there's others, right? There's others, okay? You see what I'm saying? And a story about a runaway, right, that came into my life and was there at a very important time, because I was trying to get custody of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And she came through financially, for real. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't expect none of that, for real. I was totally blindsided by it. And I had to move to St. Louis. So I'm about to show you a video about a runaway wife. You know what I'm saying? And I did this video, and a lot of people got upset because they don't want me to bring out certain truths. You feel me? But this is for you sisters, man. You may want to think about the decisions you make before you make them, right? So check this out. I said at first I'm trying to figure out if he was talking about my current rib or whatever. But he asked me was everything okay, and that his wife was you know, close brother of mine's inbox me, contact me, ask me if I have heard, asked me if everything was all right with my wife, my ex-wife. Okay. I said at first I'm trying to figure out if he was talking about my current rib or whatever. But he asked me was everything okay, and that his wife was you know, trolling and saw a message that she passed away. Okay. It wasn't confirmed. He couldn't really confirm it, but his wife said it.
So I went to look to get the information. I don't have a Facebook information, so I called her daughter. I called the Banath, and the confirmation is that my that the sister have passed a week ago. Okay, now for those of you that seen me do a barrage of videos concerning witchcraft, okay, during that time, right? See, a lot of you don't want to stand for justice. You want to justify the wicked and condemn the just. Proverbs 17:15. All right? I just don't go out there attack people for no reason. Okay? I'm going to stand up in the office the Most High gave me. And these women was going into witchcraft and trying to seduce me into it. All right? Like I'm Adam in the garden with Eve. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of what financial gain I can get off of you or whatever the purpose and case was. Because the woman was definitely financially secure, whatever the case is. But it's unfortunate because I tried to warn her when I realized she was dealing with Nkum. I call him Ndoom. Nkum Richard is his name. Ndoom Richard, I say. And the thing is, he had hit me up on the 25th. He hit me up trying to talk to me like I care. You see what I'm saying? Talking about Shalom, brother. Like, I'm gonna show y'all the message. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, right? This is crazy. Y'all wanna listen? I'm no better than nobody, man. I'm no better than nobody. Okay, you understand that? And I do things not that the Most High and done things in my past. You see what I'm saying? But it's the spirit and the mindset that you have, man. You see what I'm saying? In you. So he hits me up. Here's the messages. Now you see this is December 25th. Now he hit me up around this time. He hit me up talking about Shalom, man, on the 25th, on the pagan Christmas day. And you see, he been hitting me up, sending me pictures and stuff like that. What balls and gall this guy have to take a man's ribs, seduce her into witchcraft, and then act like he's in righteousness, claiming he's an Israelite, but then he sit there and say, I'm a Hamite, Prince of Ham, I'm a voodoo priest, and this, that, the third. And you sisters, and a lot of you brothers, you justify the shit. A lot of you brothers, man, that was on that post, and I can name y'all, but I'm gonna be cool for it right now. Y'all was on her post, happy that she wasn't with me. Happy, my enemies. You know who you are. You know who you are that was on the post. Happy, celebrating, congratulating the whole nine, knowing this woman was my rib and been all around Israel, exposed to everybody, all the congregations. You see what I'm saying? So y'all didn't rebuke her. Y'all didn't check her. Y'all didn't rebuke him. This man is a self-proclaimed voodoo priest that crept behind my back with this woman and she bought a garment for this dude for me for the Passover. And people making jokes and laughing in different congregations and all that. And now exact year later, when she was planning to go to Ghana to meet this guy, to be with this guy in December of last year, we hear the news now that she's passed away. Why? Because he's inboxing me on the 25th. Inboxing me on the 25th about her leaving. Okay? Or wanting to leave. You see what I'm saying? Right? And I'm like, yo, what are you hitting me up for? Like, I'm not here to console you, my dude. You tripping. You see what I'm saying? Like, what you want? You know what I mean? These people got so much balls. And you see he messaging me, and I'm deleting the messages. Shalom, man, how are you and your family? I said, yo, we ain't never cool. Don't be inboxing me, dude. He gonna laugh out loud and then delete the messages because he said she's leaving me. I said, Kyle, leaving you too, huh? Right? So why is you deleting your messages? What happened between she wanting to leave you and she passing. What happened between December 25th and the week she passed? I think she passed around the 28th or 29th, a week ago. What happened? Because when you subject yourself to witchcraft, you accept those spirits, you accept those gods, you accept those demons, right? You see what I'm saying? That's what you invoke those spirits upon you. So now you are a product of that. So now, if somebody want to throw a spirit on you, or he's self-proclaimed voodoo priest, you want to be a priestess, and he throw some witchcraft shit on you, or what they call a hex or whatever the case is, you done already subjected yourself to that. And if your man is a self-proclaimed head voodoo priest, then obviously he got more power, because you're just trying to gain power by engaging into that climate. For what? Because you want to be a priestess, you want to be a goddess, you want to be worshipped, you want men to lust over you. This, that, and the third. When she put the video with her legs up in the air, we addressed it. Everybody was getting upset and mad. I was doing all these videos trying to save them. You don't know what I was doing behind the scenes. Now I hear that the sister's passed away. And nobody want to say exactly why, but let's put things together here. You see what I'm saying? And this is not about rejoicing or nothing. It's sad. It's sad. Because we should wish death on nobody, because we all worthy of death for our own individual things that we do and allow. You see what I'm saying? And this dude right here, let me see, Yash, I sent you something right here, right? These pictures here, right? Here's this dude right here. But nobody wanted to check. He says, in Kum Richard, priest, Nethead, priest of nature, man of extraordinary gift, wisdom, the finest Hebrew and African God. Wow, he is feeling himself all kind of crazy. And so here's the picture here, right, with them, right? Okay, so hold on, let me get this other picture here. Oh, it's right here. Let me send this to you too, right? So also, let me click off that, right? Everything is good. The grass is greener on the other side. In Kum Richard, December 28, 2020. I'm serious with this one. Thou, it's my privacy. The woman you see here is my legal wife, and I have 2 children, and she got 4 children. We married together with court system, and we plan to do traditional marriage this coming few months. So you so into your tradition and the culture of Hebrew, you didn't do that first. You did the white man's marriage system, or the government, right? That you so I'm a traditional Hebrew and I'm all about the culture, but you didn't do this first. And see, this is what you women buy into. You buying into, oh, the European traditional marriage system, and you went and did that, but before you did what you claim the traditional marriage system, right? And now what happened? You didn't even get to the traditional marriage system when she was banging to me crazy about that tradition and the customs and all this stuff like that. That we Hebrews, we ain't spiritually enough, deep enough to understand the scriptures, right? It says that we plan to do traditional marriage this coming few months. Wake up in the morning and saw a text message from her saying she's moving on with another man. She's moving on with another man. He's telling everybody what's going on. He inboxing me about what's going on, right? Well, her lady friend just told me she is ready to submit to get married to me. Submit. Why is it that black women can't stay with one man, go around chasing after different men? How you gonna sit here and boo-hoo and cry, but you went there and took a man's woman and seduced her and tried to tell her you're not married to this man? And now, a year later, when she went to see you, she's passed away now in 2020, which was a year of judgments, you know what I'm saying, of death and turmoil and everything. We all experienced somebody in our family passing away or receiving, you know what I'm saying, going through some type of hardship during that time period. So am I tripping? Am I tripping? Okay? A lot of you got self-hate on the low towards Maharakah, but it's all good. You see what I'm saying? And you make mockery and you joke and you talk on the sideline. Okay? But here we have a real life issue right here, right? With a sister going in witchcraft. And there's plenty of sisters that's dealing in witchcraft. There's plenty of you that's dealing in witchcraft. Okay? You understand that? Right now. You're practicing witchcraft. You're around people that's dealing in witchcraft. Talking about you're an empress. Talking about you're a goddess. You want people to worship you and men to look upon you, to lust over you. Because that's the power of the witch. To allure men and even women. She started changing her attire. She started looking dark at her countenance. You see what I'm saying? That proud spirit, all of that. This is a fact. I done went to brothers about her. Judah, I see Judah Moshe. I talked to Judah Moshe. We had a little mini council one day. Mally, you know what I'm saying? Various brothers, man. I have multiple videos on my YouTube channel addressing this witchcraft and this guy. That you Israelites, you promote, you buy his garments, you support him and all that. Now, what happened? If it was he was so good and righteous and custom and his spiritual, why is the sister going there? Why is the sister going? Huh? And a lot of you brothers that claim to be my brother was behind my back, helping to seduce her to go with this dude or bounce. Okay? Straight up and down. Brothers that claim to be friends like the mighty Hebrew. I'm going to say your name. Because you was co-signing that. Yasha'Allah. You was up there, oh, good, laughing out loud, all that. A lot of you, man. A lot of you. You see what I'm saying? Just because you got hate or envy or jealousy, or maybe you covetous, but claim to be a brother. You see what I'm saying? Y'all didn't rebuke the sister. Y'all didn't say she was going off. You ain't say the dude was going off. So you dudes are false teachers. You're false men, false prophets. Proverbs 17:15 is a supreme hawk smash. He that justify the wicked and he that condemneth the just that speak up against it, even they both are an abomination, period. If I go off on doing whatever it is that be the flesh get weak and I go into it, I'm not going to justify it. I'm not going to justify it. I went off, period. I'm damn sure not going to teach people to do it. But you people, you really don't have the true fear of the Most High in your heart, in your spirit. Because now, if you people would have blew the trumpet and told her sister she was going off and rebuked that damn Hamite, you see what I'm saying, and try to do some intervention, maybe the sister would be here right now. I have a new wife. Period. Upgrade and everything. You know what I'm saying? That was still my red. She was good at times with me, of course. But when you have infiltration and some damn man sliding and creeping a snake behind you, what can you do? And then all the other snakes amongst the Hebrew Israelite community inboxing her, talking shit on her, all type of shit. I'm sorry, I don't want to be doing no cursing, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Okay? The sister is past. She was 52, 53, whatever. Okay? You see what I'm saying? You know, so this is, yeah. And whack-ass elders, right. Elders up there in the Sears building, the so-called, the true remnant, the feeble one, and Daniel Folly Man, making jokes about her leaving me, the gorilla man, and being with the African prince or whatever, voodoo priest, instead of rebuking him or rebuking her, they was making mockery of it, making jokes of the whole situation. These are your elders that you love. These are your elders that you love, man. See, I'm not out here for no damn vain glory, man. I don't care about building no large congregation or none of that. You see, because I don't see the seduction that comes along with it. And people start compromising the word of the Most High for gain. You understand that? Straight like that. But a lot of you who seen what was going down and you did not speak up, you didn't try to say anything, you didn't rebuke that man, you are guilty, man. You are guilty, man. And that's just what it is. You're guilty because you don't like me or despise me or have hatred in your heart, right? You want to see me fall, right? And try to destroy me. They both try to destroy me. They both try to destroy me. Okay? Because anybody that was in the know that she was financially secure. She made 6 figures. Yeah. Right? She bought me a brand new 2017 Burgundy goddamn 300 off Carvana, delivered the joint and everything. Right? Made sure I got certain equipments and all that, man. I'll ask for something to eat and she'll send me $100. Right? She was sowing $200 in my ministry every 2 weeks. Called me, I want to sow money in your ministry. Was giving other money to other people's ministry. And she got seduced. She was all about the Hebrew Israel. She was all about the culture. She was all about the Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah. Right? She adored me. When I first met her, she had pictures of me. Pictures of me. I thought it was also, oh, wait a minute. And now, the man that she claimed the Most High sent her or she dreamed of was always the dream spirit. They always dream about Val. Right? And you're supposed to be the one, but then here comes Satan, here comes Hasatan, right? Coming to destroy what the Most High gave you. Straight like that, and want to be rebellious. You see what I'm saying? When I commit. I done drove out of here from St. Louis, Missouri, because she was bugging out, spazzing, left my job just to drive to North Carolina to damn deal with her, to try to deal with her. And I ain't even come back to work for 2 weeks to still have my job. I still have my job there. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas out there trying to profane my name like I'm some effed up dude, like I don't deal with my ribs or whoever I'm dealing with, man. I have so many videos that I try to address this situation, man. And only real brothers and a few sisters support it. While a lot of you just watched. And a lot of you was hating in the background. Now the sister's gone. And the voodoo priest, he threw a hex on me. He didn't do shit on me. He tried to throw a hex on me. So my heart problems and all that. If you don't stop, you know what I'm saying? She's my rib down. Like, nigga, I'm about to kill you with my witchcraft voodoo shit if you don't chill out and accept what's going down, nigga. And at first I was like, oh shit, I got a little shook. You know what I'm saying? But that was just initially. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute. First of all, I'm the son of the Most High. I'm the prince of the Most High, man. I'm a man of the Most High, man. Ain't no witchcraft or none of that against the sons of Jacob, man. You see what I'm saying? I don't buy into none of that shit. I buy into your power of Yahweh, Hashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah. And I prayed to the Most High and I rebuked them. And I said, whatever you try to cast on me, may it cast upon thou. Okay? And y'all, straight like that. Not that I wanted nothing really to happen to sister, but I ain't gonna sit right and say I ain't praying to the Most High against those that's my enemies, man. David did it all the time. And I'm not trying to say I did anything. I'm just a man in the flesh. Straight like that. Okay? But if once you subject yourself to Hashatan and Satan, and you make those spiritual contracts, you done. You're done. What are you talking about? My brother Monashaw, that I came up in the truth with, right? Monashaw, we got witnesses on it. Monashaw, okay? The brother in Lions of Israel, Nagayana, his brother, his younger brother, Sean, his name was Sean Campbell. Okay? Right? We came up together in One West. Right? And throughout the course of the years, he started being seduced, going in these books, reading these books, listening to this guy over here. I had a couple friends going into witchcraft, have altars in the house, have Snicker bars on there talking about calling up on the answer. What the hell is you doing, brother? You know what I'm saying? And then me and Albert Ryan, Abe, native Gadite, was at the crib one day. He's looking all dark like they be looking when they get them demons on him. He was just looking all crazy, drinking all crazy, because that alcohol evokes spirits as well when you use it for witchcraft. Even yo puffer like smoking shit. And I looked at the brother, I said, yo, what's wrong with you? Man, you looking kind of crazy right now, brother. You see what I'm saying? You got something to say, man, because I think you got spirits on you, brother. And the man condemned the Bible. He condemned the Mashiach Yahushua. I don't believe in that book. I don't believe in that Bible. I don't believe. I said, what? Brother, you better repent for what you said. I'm telling you right now. Said that joint in front of witnesses, man. I said, your ass is done. You're done, brother. Then later on, he tried to, I think a year, maybe 2 years, he tried to come back around and come and link up with Priest Daniel Allah in the Lions of Israel. Maybe a year later, gone. Gone. You want to forsake Mashiach Yahushua? This woman told me that Yahweh is not the God of everything. He's a demigod. He's a god. He's a secondary god under another major god, Yahweh, the power of Israel. That's what she was trying to seduce me with. Tell my heart, God, you powerful. You got a powerful voice already. If you just get more deeper in the spiritual understanding of the scriptures, then you'll be unstoppable and stuff. I said, yo, hold up. I try to save the sister, man. Try to save the sister. And the other rib went right along with it. So you guys want to deal with it?
I said the other rib at the time went right along with her in the witchcraft. They both up there trying to play me, embarrass me, right? Let me show you this clip, right? Let me show you how the Most High start jacking Negroes up that goes into the worlds, right? See what I'm saying? Everybody think we the prophets of the Lord, and you know what I'm saying? All these different things, right? As soon as they get comfortable with you, they won't play these games, right? Hold on. Check this out. I made a reel. That joint went viral. This reel is viral, or even off my account. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to show y'all this right here. This is the young rib at the time. Hold on. Right? They was all together at the Passover in St. Louis. All that. Look how bugged out. She was already kind of bugged out, too. I think I was definitely bugged out. I shouldn't even dealt with the red, man. I was going off. I ain't gonna hold. You know what I'm saying? But you know, look at the bug out spirit. Look at it. Listen to this bug out spirit. Hold up. Where's the audio? Where's the damn speaker?
First message.
Here you go. Here go the bug out spirit. Hold on.
Running for about a year now.
This woman thinks she's in a relationship with Kevin Gates.
First message looked like, thank you, my #1 fan. Without fans like you, I'm nothing.
But Kevin Gates needs money from her?
I probably given him maybe like 5,000, 6,000.
Jerlisa has sent thousands of dollars to help her favorite rapper stay out of jail.
I'm still his #1 fan, and I adore his music.
She's reached out to us to find out if this is her dream man or just another romance scammer.
So it would be nice for him to be who he said he is. That would be lovely. I really need to know who I'm talking to.
Hey.
What? What an idiot. Oh, what a loser. Good.
Me and Kevin Gates have been corresponding for about a year now.
This woman thinks she's in a relationship with Kevin Gates.
First message looked like, thank you, my #1 fan. Without fans like you, I'm nothing.
But Kevin Gates needs money from her?
I probably given him maybe like 5,000, 6,000.
Jerlisa has sent thousands of dollars to help her favorite rapper stay out of jail.
I'm still his #1 fan, and I adore his music.
She's reached out to us to find out if this is her dream man or just another romance scammer.
So it would be nice for him to be who he say he is. That would be lovely. I really need to know who I'm talking to.
What? What an idiot. Oh, what a loser. Good. Good.
I'm sorry, man. Right. So when you see the last statement I made on the, and that was the young whip. I was with both of them. And yeah, bug out. You see what I'm saying? Bug out. All type of that. I don't know what the hell that's doing. They're talking about their goddesses and all type of madness. You see what I'm saying? Putting the goddess Hashun on a profile picture on Instagram and doing all kind of wildness, and then think they're gonna seduce me into the world. I don't know who you think I am. Ain't nobody can seduce me. None of that. Most High Willis. Me just throw that up in there. You know, give me over to Hashatan and I'll be finished. You know what I'm saying? Or some madness out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm stick to it. This. You see what I'm saying? I seen the Ivy video, this Northern Kingdom girl. She was in her car saying on can she with it, man, but she still want to accept another man. She talking about getting ran by 13-inch meat, such a man. I mean, it's all over, man. This is the woman's world. This is Eve world. She made this proclamation with Satan back in the day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And so these women that went off in witchcraft, a brother reached out to me, and I made a song based for this particular situation, but the song never came out. But guess what? You get to hear it. Check it out.
Simply refers to the divine service.
And that's the Hebrew word. We clipped him. Shout out to Isaiah Yashar.
Twisted it, make it
yeah. Check it out. I'm about to put this out, man. Man, come on, brother. What are you doing with this music? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Turn your speakers up, man. Blast it, man. I like this song, man. It's lit. Yeah, man. Runaway Wives, man. Yeah.
Numbers of African-American women across the nation are leaving traditional church worship. All of them are in search of something else, a spiritual belief that connects them to their ancestors and where they can feel more empowered to control their own well-being. They have found it in ancient forms of spiritual contact. Some call it witchcraft, a term they accept and embrace. Yes, there are witches and tricks.
This straight up, bitch, wake up. Stop walking like a whore. Take off all that motherfucking makeup. Girl, that shit looks cake up. You's a real faker. Terror caused in the house of abomination, and the mouse you and your boyfriend about to break up. But now you got a girlfriend. Fat ass, nice job, move her in. Both of y'all hate men, but in the middle of the sin, y'all like to pretend. One's the man, one's the dude, one's the girl. Wickedest Babylonian world. Slumber party, white folks getting naughty, better not fall asleep, all them swine with your pearl. But you don't want to listen, don't want to pay no heed. Instead of being in submission, I can tell by how you talking that your God is greed. Shall I proceed, though I say we, but I can see it's all about you. Something so new, that Facebook friend that you just met, practice voodoo.
Witches brew what witches do. I see you and I see you, cause judgment's coming swift for you. Sipping on your wicked brew. Witches do what witches do. Try to play me like a flute.
You wanted to remove your sandals.
No sandals, what you do? Wearing a Ghana with no clue. Running with your voodoo do. Voodoo who? Juju you. Voodoo judgment came for you. Come for you. I want you. Read the scriptures you refuse. And then run away from you. You thought that you seduced me, boo. Like you knew. I would bite. Like a fish, I'm out of sight. Talking about you see the light. I'm about to fly this kite. He about to teach you right. They call us Hebrew Israelites. Not going down without a fight. Too late to tell you y'all was right. I wish I could have saved a life. But Judgment Day, you paid the price. Hey, you paid the price. Judgment Day, you paid the price. Judgment Day, you paid the price.
All right. And I already know the mindset of people. You know what I'm saying? Right? Y'all could be thinking, oh, I'm rejoicing. No, none of that, man. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about the man feeling, I noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was threatened crazy. You know what I'm saying? Losing house. I was driving 300. You know what I'm saying? As my form of business. You know what I'm saying? And this dude came in there and seduced her. She fell into the seduction. And she made her choice and decision. And this what happens, not on my watch. You feel me? But yeah. Judgment Day, you pay the price. Right. You pay the price. You see what I'm saying? And I did a whole video expose the witchcraft of this guy. And I'll show you the video if you want to watch the video, right? Because it's 3 hours and change. It's very entertaining, right? If you want to watch the video. I mean, it's very, you know, we going in on the video. Let me show you right here. This is actually the video right here. I'll share with you. So I was going to play it, but it's too long. I'll probably reshare it, but this is the video. Right? The sorcerer and his priestess did Indun Bitchet use witchcraft to kill my ex-wife Kaya, exposed. Right? So this is the 3 hour and 23 minute video. The brother asked me to share the link. I'm gonna put the link there. Right? So if you want to watch the video and see if I did a thorough breakdown of it, because a lot of people show love on the video after I did it. Even on this video I showed you earlier, if I would go down and you can see the comments, right? Well, I gotta private the video, which I can. Let me unprivate it right quick. Here's the what's going on? Oh no. This is okay, I know what this is on now. Okay, so let me go here. Okay. I was about to bring this back out. That's what that was about. I might just let it be, I might let it play live when I'm done. All right, because I re-uploaded it. So if you want to watch it, I will re-upload it, and then you can actually you can watch the video. All right. But yeah, so you see, both of these women went to witchcraft. One is bugging out, thinking they's helping you know, a main rapper out here. Like, he needs your bread. Like, what part, where you at with it? You supposed to be a witch or have this spirituality. You can't know that. You don't see that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's an unfortunate thing, man. And I want to share something now with you guys, right? I'm gonna share something with you. Check this out. I'm gonna share something with you. And it's gonna be brief. Man. Here we go. Check this out, y'all. And I'll probably go more into that a little later, but it is what it is. Okay. So you see this video, you see this here, right? And this is a runaway wife scenario right here. This is my daughter's mother that we're about to see, right? We're about to see Kakama's mom, right? And my daughter, she knows what's going on. She was told, she's aware. Don't hide things from my child, right? And I had to break news to her about her biological mother, even though, okay, she'd been raised by me. Even though she'd been raised by me, okay, she knew her mother, you know, briefly. And I don't want to make it seem like she didn't know her mother at all, but I'm the one that raised my child, right? So if you can understand that, I raised her. And it was those that in the know, and I was going to really address her again because she went around slandering my name and calling me a child molester, all kind of madness, which is off as hell. You see what I'm saying? Which is off as hell, which is wicked. You see what I'm saying? And it was hurtful because here I am trying to be a father when black men don't step up to the plate and be fathers to their children. And here I am. This is a picture of her. Okay. This is Sharaga Bar, those that know of her, right? That's her mother. She did music, right? I met her in 2015. And yeah, I really thought that maybe the most I brought this woman into my life after all the things that was going on with my previous situation, or situations, I should say. And it didn't work out. I mean, a month into it, it was chaotic. I couldn't deal with the mouth. The mouth was crazy. I don't know if it was a St. Louis thing. I don't know what the hell it was, bipolarism, whatever, but it was crazy. All right. And you know, that's her daughter. That's her daughter. Okay. Right. And I end up meeting some people that know of her. Right. Okay. And she looks like her mother. That's when I first came to St. Louis. Smart. But she got seduced. Right? She wanted to be a runaway. Didn't want to come back. Well, I'm just going to justify myself and go lay with a man while she had my daughter in the womb, and lay with another man and call him husband. And, you know, this judgments after judgments came after that she lost the baby in the hospital. I was awarded custody of the baby. I mean, you know, I made a bad decision to argue with the case manager, and I had some wine in the hospital. They took the baby from me, so I had to fight to regain custody, and that which ended me moving to St. Louis, unlike these Negroes out here lying on me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I was able to regain custody of her in 2018. And so this is her mother, right? And I want you guys and you sisters to see this, man. Yeah, she all the head wraps and the scarves looks good. But beyond that, was trying to control me, tell me what the hell to do. Yeah, she committed adultery and lay with two guys with my baby. You know what I'm saying? Then when I exposed it to her, I said, the most I judge you, she had the nerve to say it was I'm going through my Job. Right? Which is crazy. You see what I'm saying? She fled the state with my daughter, and they Amber Alert her. I got all these different tools. I got all of this stuff like that, man. And they caught her the very next morning and locked her up for 6 months or so, and then put her in a mental institution. And the whole time, your brother Mahara called is going to the prison to see her, to visit her, going to the mental institution to see her. Because I took her as a wife and she had my child. So I was trying to do everything I could to be an upright brother, man. But upright brothers always get the stick, man. We always get shitted on, man. It's sad, yeah. You see what I'm saying? And she slandered my name through all Israel. I could play a video where she did a video slandering my name crazy right now. Runaway. You see what I'm saying? Runaway wife. Slander my name. Hard out here. Had Montserrat Yashala kick me off the council as an elder. You know what I'm saying? And brothers ain't even come to me to get confirmation from me or my witnesses that gave us marriage counsel, that I have all the transcripts, you see what I'm saying, concerning our marriage. You see what I'm saying? And the counsel that we received. And all of that was none and void. Like, they didn't want to hear none of it and made a judgment on it. You see what I'm saying? And going to my enemies, brothers that I was not rocking with, and empowering them to think they had something against me. You know what I mean? And when I finally went back to Dayton, Ohio from St. Louis to get myself together based off the counsel, right? She wouldn't move to Dayton, Ohio with me. She wanted me to come back to her house so she could have some type of power and authority over me, which I refused to do. So I was like, keep it down, right? And so she just did what she wanted to do, man. She did what she wanted to do. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. And so a lot of brothers, man, are sincere out here, man. A lot of these sisters, man, they take brothers for granted. And they don't have no fear of the Most High, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua, for real. Now, do they make mistakes? Do we make mistakes as men? Hell yeah, I done made plenty of mistakes, yeah. But I believe in the Most High. I fear the Most High. I make mistakes. You see what I'm saying? But I'm sincere. Right? This woman was proud as hell. She wouldn't submit to nothing. She went to every brother that she possibly can go to slander my name. She made had a witch hunt against me. You know, I mean, if I could sit here and show you videos, texts, and all that, I'll be here for a minute. But I'm not trying to do that right now. But what I want to do is show how these runaway wives, man, is the ones that came into my life. Either they're going to repent or the Most High could bring judgment on them. You feel me? Like going into witchcraft and this wishing evil upon me. She told me she wished that she said I'm going to die a horrible death. That didn't make me feel good. That really, I cried. I felt real bad because it was hurtful thing for her to say to me. Like, I would not say that to her. I would not do that. You know what I'm saying? But that was said. And I broke down as a man and I cried. And I was crying and I was praying to the Most High to forgive her for the things she said. Now, 3 months ago, we here. 3 months ago, this is where we at with it.
Now to a deadly shooting in Miami Gardens. A woman shot and killed right outside of a library.
Police have a suspect in custody. Local 10 News reporter Leanne Modahong is live at the scene with the latest. Leanne.
And that suspect appeared before a bond court judge this morning. This was a shocking crime that took place right outside of this public library. And according to police, the crime was also caught on camera.
Good morning, Small. You were arrested for one count of first-degree murder.
64-year-old Joyce Small facing a charge of first-degree murder after police say she shot a woman outside this public library.
I'm shocked.
It happened in the parking lot of the Miami-Dade Public Library branch in Miami Gardens at Northwest 183rd Street and 24th Avenue.
Someone was shot and killed.
According to the arrest form, Small approached the victim and shot her multiple times, even as she begged for her life. Detectives set up a perimeter as people inside the library, including children, were forced to stay inside.
It's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, like, you got kids who are scared to come outside. You got adults who are scared to come outside because of senseless shooting.
Miami Gardens police took Small into custody and recovered her weapon at the scene. Small told investigators she knew the victim, who was homeless, and had helped her in the past, but had grown suspicious of her getting involved with her married boyfriend. Police also say that she waived her right to have an attorney present during questioning and decided to speak freely to investigators. At this point, police have not released the identity of the woman who was shot and killed. Reporting live in Miami Gardens, Leanne Modahong, Local 10 News.
This is the identity. That's the identity. As much I even forgave her, I said, let's work it out for our daughter. She deserved to have a father and a mother in her life. She refused. Proudly. And continuously was rebellious. Rebellious. Like, I don't want to go in because I really don't, but I can, because you sisters gonna have to stop, man. Like, for real. You have to stop. There's brothers that's sincere out here that really trying to build something, and you just don't want to allow it to happen. Now, brothers that's not stepping up to be a man, and they're liars, and they're not trying to be a man of the Lord to you, and this they or perpetrating a fraud, whatever the cases, have to be investigated. They have to be, wise counsel concerning the matter. We can deal with different scenarios and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Right? But there's brothers out here that's sincerely trying to have a family, man. And a lot of brothers didn't have a father in their household. They come into the realization that they're a man, they're empowered, that they're Israelites, and they trying to live themselves, govern themselves according to the Lord, the Most High. And then you have all these situations where you're putting forth the effort and you getting shot down every time you try to do and make the right decisions, man. You see what I'm saying? And it's rough. It's rough, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really rough, right? But yeah, it's life, man. It's life. But check this out. Check this out. She wished evil upon me. And let me show you something. Y'all ready? Who ready for me to show him something? Who's ready? Yeah, thank you, brother. Because I can really go in on this. I'm just going to be honest. I'm trying to hold back. I could really go in, and I could do it in a documentary form. I could do it so powerful that, and I may have to do it because this is something real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I can really go and show you some real stuff, man. You see what I'm saying? That a lot of you brothers, man, you see what I'm saying? You wouldn't able to do it, man. You wouldn't be able to keep moving in your walk, man, if you experience the heartbreaks and the difficulties and the slander and the ridicule that I have experienced, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And my brother Jeremiah said, bring it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's people be proud about whatever they got going on, but they ain't went through they really didn't go through anything, man. They really didn't go through things like certain other brothers went through, man. In the walk, in the truth. You see what I'm saying? Dealing with men, dealing with sisters, man, that you put your life into. Jeremiah is a witness. Jeremiah was at my house with her in 2015. When we got together, I invited all the brothers out, Isaiah Yasha Allen, Thanya Ala Parazar. You know what I'm saying? The brothers from STL. They always at the house when I was with this young lady. They was all there. You see what I'm saying? And for you to say you're not a wife, you force yourself into a situation where you could consider yourself not a wife, right? You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So yeah, so your brother says show some stuff, right? So let me look right here, make sure, because I got massive receipts. Okay, I'm a scribe. Don't get it twisted, right? Okay, so let me show you one thing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to download it, so I don't want to make no mistakes. Right? I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show y'all something, right? Oh man, I didn't even do that. Okay, let me go back. Let me download this, right? Like, you know, it's sad when you try to do the right thing and people will not allow you to do it, man. You know what I mean? And then they're twisted on you as you're the evil one. And the only thing you try to do is be upright with people. You know what I mean? Because we have enemies out here that's waiting for your fall. They waiting for your fall. They waiting to say something against you. All right. So now check this out, right? I'm gonna play this, right? Let me see if I can share my screen. Share my screen. Hold on one second. Let me get to the files first. So we won't be misconstruing files. Okay, here we go, right here, right? So my brother Jeremiah said, yeah, man, you know, bring it out. All right, cool. All right. So my entire screen, right? We put the audio on, right? Now, I'm getting all this backlash, right? Because I'm trying to be a decent bro. All right, look at this right here. Tell me if y'all can see this.
Wait. This is the third time that Sharad Gabar, a.k.a. Kwanzaa Thompson, is harassing me no matter where I go. She calling the police with false accusations. Here we go. This is the third time today.
So let me play it again. Look at this. This is what your brother Maharkar got to go through.
Wait. This is the third time that Sharad Gabar, a.k.a. Kwanzaa Thompson, is harassing me no matter where I go. She calling the police with false accusations. Here we go. It's the third time today.
Okay.
With a court order, she cannot see our child or my child unless she goes to court once a month for visitation. This is like I don't get it. Look it up, man, because she continuously doing this, man. Like it's crazy right now.
All right, so hold on.
She's one of them. And if you think she's not gonna say nothing, you got another thing coming. She's gonna say just like that with me. And I know y'all see her doing stuff that are sexual that she shouldn't do. I know you, yes you do, because she sit there and do stuff in my presence.
Yeah, when is she in your presence?
You know what? You should stop it. You should really stop it. You and your false accusations, you gotta stop it. Someone pray for you.
Shout out to my sister DD, my twin. So that's just a couple of clips, right? That's just a few, right? That's just a few clips, right? A few clips. Now, she went out her way, did a whole video trying to slander my name, and I put it on my channel. I just ain't released it. I was going to do a peer review of it, you know what I'm saying, about her trying to, you know, say that I am some type of predator, right? Check this out. I'm going to show you a little clip of it. Just a clip of it, right? Just a clip of it, right? But we're the evilest niggas on the planet, though. It's all good. Here you go.
Hey everyone. I'm doing this Facebook Live. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have to come out with my story. It's very real. It's very serious. My name is Sarah. To those who do not know me, I keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. I'm sharing and opening up my life to you today, thanks to a young lady from Living with a Purpose, which is a community center here in St. Louis, Missouri. I was embarrassed to come out about this story and share it with others because fighting it on my own revealed to me a lot of evil people. On February 13th of 2016, I had my first child. I was age 35, and I went into a hospital to have my daughter and have St. Mary's SSM Health Center help me with the birthing of my daughter. When I went in under the name that was an in legis. Excuse me. I went in under a name that was an in legis. When you look up in legis, it says creature of law, something that created, artificial person, not a true person. The name that I have, or that was given to me, is a corporate name. When I came into the truth and the knowledge of who I am as the daughter of Zion, the fourth ruling tribe, I walked and I manifest in those ways. I follow the Most High God in his ways and how he asked me to. With that comes many attacks. One being me entering into this hospital for them to assist me. Never in a million years would I have thought that staff, people at this hospital who call themselves doctors, nurses, residents, all of these different titles would harm and injure me and my daughter in such the way they did. On this day, I went in, and these people, instead of helping me give birth naturally, they forced me into a cesarean. I had this cesarean because these people surrounded me with pens and paper saying, sign this, have the cesarean. Now, I had the cesarean because of thinking of my daughter. When I had my cesarean, the people told me, the staff, the doctors, the nurses, they said that they wanted to evaluate her further, and they were going to take her to neonatal intensive care unit, which is abbreviated NICU. I agreed to that. What mother wouldn't want to see her child get help or assistance if needed? At no time did any of them reveal to me that they had broken her bones in 3 different places. These people broke both my baby's legs and her arm. And instead of telling me that they broke her bones, they concealed it from me. They isolated me from breastfeeding my daughter. They attempted to force medicate her with dextrose, which is sugar water, for 24 hours without me feeding her. They continued to have security come and remove me from the presence and the care of my baby. And just at 3 days old, they removed her completely from my custody. At 8 days old, when she went to a kinship care, my kinship, Maya Little, noticed that her bones were broken or that she wasn't moving her legs according to how a child, a baby, should be moving their limbs. She quickly rushed her to the hospital, to Children's Hospital here in Missouri. And Children's Hospital sent Maya home with my baby, saying nothing was wrong with her. The next day, Maya gets a call from Children's Division, very polka time from Children's Division, stating that her legs were broken and that she had to bring her back to the hospital. When Maya brought her back to the hospital, they examined my child, my baby, my newborn, and said that her bones were broken in 3 different places, fractured intentionally. When I reported this to Children's Division, the same entity that took my child without any grounds, no history of mental health illnesses, no history of child abuse and neglect, no history of drug use. There was no drugs found in me or in my daughter's system. They took the baby without any grounds, y'all. Just removed her from my care and didn't want to tell me. When they got the baby and took the baby back to the hospital and told me that her bones were fractured, they did not put a cast, a mobilizer, a splint, or anything to correct the injuries of my daughter. And they have kept her in their care and in their custody since then. My daughter, who we will call Wisdom, but certificate of live birth was given Baby Girl Thompson. I'm going to show you her picture, guys. I have pictures of this so you can know that this is very real and it's not just happening to me. It's happening all over. This is my baby girl. This is my baby girl, who we call Wisdom, or she's called Kakama, which means wisdom in Hebrew. My daughter was snatched out of my womb, guys. And this is all due to them wanting me to conform to their system, their systematic ways and their practices. And I'm not willing to conform. It's simply because they serve money as their God. And instead of telling me that they broke my baby's bones in 3 different places, they rather remove her from me so that she can't get any care, the proper care. And I couldn't nurture her with healthy breast milk, natural breast milk that could have healed her. All for the sake of them concealing for their money and their gain. Excuse me. No Commissioner Monahan, is the commissioner that signed off on the exportate order to remove my 3-day-old baby from this hospital without any clear and convincing evidence, without any preponderance of evidence. They just removed the child, you guys. Can you imagine being 35 years old, going into a hospital to have your first blessing of your womb just to be snatched from you? Since I have been fighting this on my own, I have had evil, wicked people say things to me like, that's why they broke your baby's bones. What did you do? They didn't take my child away. Something's wrong with you. These are the hurtful things that people would say to somebody who has been injured and damaged in such a way. Any mother who is out here who has any love for their child can understand the pain that I'm going through, having my daughter snatched from out of my womb in such a way. How could anybody say such things? I have asked for help from everybody, y'all. I've asked the governor's office. The governor's office said that they would allow St. Mary's Hospital to break my baby bones and put her in children's division and will not help me. The governor's office. They said it during the term of Nixon, not the Guyton who is in office now, but in Nixon. But it was still said by the governor's office. I have mailed out certified letters or things to different politicians throughout the city of St. Louis and throughout the county of St. Louis. There's not a politician who may not know. You got Sam Cooke or Sam Page, which is the county executive who knows. You have judges, you have lawyers. I actually had a lawyer tell me that the lawyers are blacklisting me and will not help me in this case. So I am forced to self-represent myself. Since she's been in the care of Children's Division, they have put her in the care of her dad. This is her dad, who goes by the name of Maharaka Ben Yisrael in our community of Israel. Inside of their world, he is a teacher at a public school, and he goes by the name of Gregory Patterson. Inside this school is a molester. My daughter told me at 4 years old that this man is touching her, and it hurts. It hurts her. I asked this man about touching my daughter, and instead of him sitting as a civil parent with me to go over if my daughter is being hurt intentionally, or if she doesn't understand what she's saying, any examination with my daughter, he decides that he wants to defamate my character and start calling me all kind of horrible, evil names. He never addresses my daughter saying that he's sexually assaulting her. I have put this in tons of affidavits. I filed this on court records. I've made many reports to Children's Division regarding this abuse, and they all still conceal his wickedness. On April 26th of this year, after that man who I just showed, her dad, after he escaped with my daughter and quit letting me see my daughter for over a year, I had to hire a private investigator. When I hired the private investigator, I found him. When I found him, I started to call this, it's called the Delwood Police, North County Police Cooperative. These men on this paper, especially this sergeant, and I can't think of his name right now, it's all in the records, gave the order for them to arrest me on a false ex parte order that my daughter's dad wrote, saying that I was harassing him and stalking him. When I never called him, I have not seen or heard from him or my daughter in over a year. They arrest me And when their arrest could not stick at the facilitation they tried to hold me in St. Anne's, Missouri, St. Anne's, Missouri immediately let me go because there was no charges. When they let me go, I went to the neighbor's house to where my daughter's dad was located, and the neighbor gave me information that women was running out of this house butt naked, asking her for help, banging at her door for the police to help. The police has firsthand knowledge of the crimes and the things that are going on at this house. It is a house in St. Louis, Missouri. Even though they knew this, they had a hospital here called Christian Northeast Hospital. Snatched my body, guys. Listen to me very carefully. You cannot think that it's just me that this is going on with. Because I would not shut up, because I will not shut up about my daughter. These people have snatched my body, put me in the hospital, force medicate me with opiates that knocked me out for over a day. One of the officers from the North County Police Cooperative stated that I know a lot to the doctor, and they gave me opiates, guys. When I looked up the medication that these people force medicated me with, the symptoms of the medication, one symptom is to impair my cognitive thinking, and the other symptom is can cause dementia. Do you hear how serious and how wicked it is out here? They can come and snatch your body without saying nothing. And they are in cahoots with these hospitals to hold you there, saying that it's a 96-hour hold. I've taken so long to come out about this, guys. It was so embarrassing. I've taken so long to come out, but enough is enough. Excuse me. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Just yesterday, just Sunday, I got out of another hospital that they snatched me up from. They snatched me up and took me to St. Mary's Hospital, the same hospital that broke my baby's bones, because they were upset I would not mow my plants, my healing plants in my yard. I would not conform to them to come on my land and mow anything off of my land. This is my property, my healing plants. So they tackled me down in the privacy of my yard and snatched my body, took me to Clayton County Jail, would not arrest me. They kept telling me to shut up because they kept walking in and out our people. They kept walking our men out in and out of jail. All I saw was Israel, our black men, coming in and out of this jail with a damn lynch mob of white men, arresting them for things that are not arrestable offenses, guys. I'm tired of this misuse. I'm tired of the injuries and the harms that they are causing my people. Because I wouldn't shut up, they told me to shut up or I could go home. The officer said, shut up or I could go home. And because I didn't shut up, they were willing to lie on record and perjure themselves, stating to the hospital that I was hallucinating, that I made I made suicidal attempts or statements of suicidal attempts, that I was being bizarre. I wouldn't answer their questions, saying that I was answering questions inappropriate. First of all, I have a Fifth Amendment right, just like everybody else, not to answer a soul outside of my temple. Just like everybody else, I have the right to say things according to what's appropriate to me and give my answer appropriate to me and God, not anybody else's opinion of me. I am sovereign to everyone here, just like everybody else is sovereign to one another. You cannot conform me and hold me subjected to your rules and your regulations outside of serving my God. You are the ones wicked. You are harmful in how you're mistreating and you are abusing the children of God. I'm gonna keep saying it. They're trying to set a trap for me, Israel. They're trying to set a trap for us, world. This is not just me. Go on medical kidnapping and you'll see that they're doing this all over. Medicalkidnapping.com. And they're taking children from the houses of people who want to breastfeed, who question their health care services, who don't want their children in their school districts. This man claims to be a leader in Israel. He is a teacher in the streets of the word. He is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He also works for a public school district. In these public schools, they are trying to teach your children masturbation. They're trying to teach your children to have sex and different ways to cut off their penises if they feel like it, cut off their breasts if they feel like it. They're making laws to make these things legal. And he fits right into their wantongness. And he pretends and hides behind the word of the Most High God. Within this group of Israel, I've asked everybody for help. This is him again with my daughter down in front of him and his other children and his ex-wife. I don't know if they have any stories behind what he's doing to them, but I pray that if they do, that this gives them some encouragement to come out. Come out. It is wrong for your dad to touch you and hurt you. It is not right. It is not right. And I want to say to my daughter before I leave off of this live, I want to tell you, baby girl, look at your picture. I want to tell you, Wisdom, Mommy loves you so much, and I am fighting tooth and nail for you. I would never leave you out anywhere for anybody to hurt you. Trust me, the hurt that you're receiving, I'm getting the affliction too, just by standing up fighting for you. Mommy is going through hell and back for you, and I will never give up as long as the Most High God Yahweh blesses my feet to touch this pavement. I am going to fight for you for life. Trust it. And before I go, I want to expose these people by their faces before I leave off of here. And I want you all to know, I am not suicidal. I am more homicidal than I am suicidal. I am not suicidal. These people are trying to set a trap. I am not hallucinating. Everything you're hearing from my mouth is the truth and the facts. And I have tons of supporting evidence and documents proving it. If you go to the GoFundMe will continue to have the things that I've done in order to defend my baby. I had to set up a GoFundMe for the community to help me. It is expensive going against big corporate and their illegal and unlawful ways. They make these laws and they break it, all under the color of law, people. This is not just my daughter I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for your daughters. I'm fighting for your sons. I'm fighting for you. And I'm doing it alone at this point. And I need help. I need you guys to help me. I can't do it alone. How can you help? Stop spending money at these places. Find you a local Black business and spend your money there. Share your money with your Black dollars. Use your resources to help one another. Stop
hating one another. We don't have time for that shit. You have to love one another. We have to join in this fight, because if they're knocking at my door, they're definitely going to knock at yours. We're no exemption. Unless you're just wanting to continue to be under this subjection, you have an obligation to stand up and do something too. Come out, call me, contact me. My number is 214-997-3833. 214-997-3833. Contact me. Tell me if you're going through stuff, if you're hurting. If they are hot, if they are not letting your call go through and stuff like that, because these people, I'm telling you, are very deceitful. Make sure you contact me on Facebook. You can write me. My P.O. Box is 11001 Dunklin Drive. 11001 Dunklin Drive. The address is the box number is 38056. 38056. That's St. Louis, Missouri, and it's zip code exempt. But you can put near 63138. So with all of that information, the GoFundMe is set up for multiple things. If you can send money donation, thank you. If you cannot send money, contact me and give me prayers. Fast with me. Pray with me. Please join in with me on this fight. If I say, hey, let's go down to Clayton County where they're obstructing justice and won't let me in these courtrooms because they keep denying me going into the courthouse, guys. They just kicked me out the courthouse today. That's when I said I'm fed up and I had to do this. I met the investigator for the prosecuting attorney's office, and I hope and I pray, and let's pray together, guys, that he investigates this and he steps forward and does what's righteous for us all. This was Siobhan Harris. Siobhan Harris was appointed an attorney on my case with my daughter. When I let her go, I'm getting ate by mosquitoes, excuse me. When I released her off of the record, I asked her, I said, why didn't you ask for them to dismiss my case? She says to me that I didn't ask her to. With the countless of records and reports showing that I did no harm to my daughter or had no reason for them to remove my daughter from my care. She says because I didn't ask her to. So many of these people are connected to celebrities. I don't know if they're trafficking my daughter, if they're sexually exploiting my daughter. All I know is I keep asking for people to help me, and these people aren't helping me, and they're in public official positions. These are lawyers not helping me. These are judges not helping me. These are state agencies not helping me, guys. Nobody's helping me. Nobody's helping me fight for my daughter and the rights of my daughter. They snatch her for the best interest of the child, and in the best interest of the child, she's being molested by her dad and her bones broken in 3 different places. How do you have the best interest for a baby, removing them and snatching them from the care of their mother and their breast milk and their natural ways of living? This is Ivory Perry. Ivory Perry is the foster mom of my daughter. She was the foster parent of my daughter. I had spoken to Ivory about the injuries and the harm that they caused me. And instead of Ivory hearing me as a mother and identifying me as a woman and a mother, she continues to conceal my daughter with this man, my daughter's dad. I don't know if they're together. I don't know what's going on between their situation. But she was willing to write a false report, an ex parte order on me when she didn't have anything to write the ex parte order. She dropped it because they dropped it because she put the wrong address on there, guys. This is how wicked they are. She's a beautician here in St. Louis, and she continues to hide and conceal my daughter.
I'm just going to interject because I stepped away, but I was following the video. She said a lot of things, right? And and before I showed the video, I showed the same police officer that she talking about in the video, right? I got more videos of her going in the police car and all that stuff, getting removed from the scene. You see what I'm saying? It was, I mean, I was so drained because it was like every day for over a course of 3 days, she was sending police over there to the house and be investigated by caseworkers, and my daughter being investigated by caseworkers. You see what I'm saying? And and this was right before my last court date I was going to have. Okay, so I was really stressed. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, you did this a year ago. I went down to CPS and they interviewed me and interviewed the same woman that she's speaking of. I had several testimonies of women that been taking care of my child. And all of them said the baby is happy. She loves her Abba. They don't see any inappropriateness with him and her at all. And here we go a year later. And she's not telling all the story because she got in touch with my wife at the time who I was with, and they both was on the BS. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So she already was in contact, sowing discord with me and my wife, my other wife, right? You know, ex-wife. Okay. And so it was a lot of conjecture, a lot of stories, a lot of lies, and a lot of slander. I gained full custody of my daughter a week or two later, right? I got full legal custody of my child. And she's been in my care since 2018. After I had custody of her in 2016, September of 2016, I lost custody of her in December of 2016. Those are brothers that remember that in the camp. It was around the time of Hanukkah. I was tore up. You know what I'm saying? And I had to fight that whole year and almost a half to gain custody of my daughter, which I did in 2018, September 2018. Okay. And so this was like 2021, right? And she was doing all of this. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? I have my child. I've been raising my child, right? So I just want them just interject right quick. There's a few more minutes left, and then I'm gonna get to the meat of it, and then I'm just gonna close it out. But let's go. And Ivy is a beautiful woman, man. She's a single sister. You know what I'm saying? She had a salon here in St. Louis and Houston. She has since moved to Houston. You see what I'm saying? She has no children. She wanted to adopt my child, but I said, no, I'm not going to let nobody adopt my child. I'm going to raise my child. She's a natural sister, natural life, beautiful sister. And there's no reason to slander that woman at all.
These are some brothers that I went to that claim to be Israel. That's Judah Mack. That's Jeremiah. That's Maha. And I don't know the guy on the end. I told all of these men what he's doing and what my daughter said, so that we can get righteous judgment, so that we can come before the congregation and decide what's going on. Why is my daughter saying you're touching her and it hurts, and that her cuckoo is your cuckoo? Why would my daughter say this at 4 years old? None of them want to come out about it. All of them are showing respect of persons. All of them are taking his side. They're calling me crazy. They're saying I'm out of my mind. They're saying I'm bitter and I'm making this up because I lost custody. Well, he's never told the whole story, nor has he known the whole story. They took my daughter without any.
All them brothers came to me concerning these accusations, right? And none of them brothers believe it, period. I have custody of my child. I work in education. There's background checks. You cannot work in the school system if you have any convicted child abuse of any kind. You cannot work in the school system. I'm a mandated reporter. Anybody that works in the educational field are required to be a mandated reporter to look for signs of abuse and report it. Okay, is ridiculous and absurd, as in the voice of my brother Jeremiah. Okay, so no one can be employed. Right? Can anyone be employed? I have a educator here. Well, you want to come a little closer? I mean, because you ain't got to be on video now. Just come over here on the side. You can make your statement, right? Can anyone be employed? You work in education?
Yes.
How long you been working in education? Come a little closer.
A decade.
A decade. So can anyone work with children that has a open case or of child abuse of any kind of that nature?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, and I was given custody from the state of Missouri. Full legal custody of my daughter from the state of Missouri, right after all this extra madness she was doing at this particular time. Will the state give a person that was on record and getting flagged, right? Because you know, they
yeah, you are flagged at that point.
When you're flagged, it's on record. You feel me?
Yeah.
And when she was talking about the restraining order, the judge told me to get the restraining order against her. Everybody in the courtroom knew about the allegation because they're going to hotline. That's a hotline. Yeah. So everybody that's dealing with children's services in the court's going to already know what it is. So why would I have my daughter if these accusations are true?
Agreed. Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to have her for one, and then especially working in education. Like you said, you're gonna get flagged, and then that could definitely cause you to be blackballed too in education. And from being outside looking in, just to hear some of the stuff she said, especially about the education system, that kind of shocked me a little bit, because what education system are we in for somebody to kind of say, hey, they're teaching you about sexual things, like to cut out parts of things. And I was just like blown away, literally, because I'm just hearing this, and it's just like I've never heard anybody say something like that when it comes to education. Now, honestly, your beliefs, that's different. You know what I'm saying? 100%, you know, because sometimes they don't want to mix religion and, you know, things like that. But to say something like that, I'm like, I wouldn't have been working with kids this long if something like that was being done or said. And it's way it's way too many good educators in this world for something like that to kind of like be there. I thought that was just crazy to me. But again, like I said, outside looking in, just to hear something of that nature, I was just blown away by that piece on its own. But that's just thank you for
your your testimony concerning being in the education field. Yes, guys. Slander is a serious crime, man. You know what I'm saying? It can lead to a serious judgment. You see what I'm saying? According to Judges the 19th chapter. Judges 19:15 or 15:19, one of them. Misquoting it right now, but I believe it's Judges 19:15 or it's 15:19. Okay, and it's talking about one witness shall not rise against another for any sin. You see what I'm saying? Except 2 or 3 witnesses, and that can rise against anyone, and they themselves must be present. Okay, so yes, y'all don't be seeing and knowing what's really going on with me spiritually, I've been fighting plenty battles. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of disgruntled ass women always try to put a charge of molestation on a man. And that's a fact. Okay. So let's continue the video. I have more to say. It's only like 12 more minutes.
Grounds just because they broke her bones. Them hiding, not dealing with him molesting his daughter, that is wicked. I'm almost finished. This is the mayor of Dalewood. Dalewood is the city that the North County Cooperative Police, who I showed you, work for. When they snatched my body and put me in the hospital the first time and overdosed me with opiates, this man told my family member that they wouldn't let me talk to. She called in, they wouldn't let me talk to anybody or call out. They just kept me there. They tried to hurt me. He told my family member, Ashar, he said to her that is nothing he can do. He is the mayor. He's the mayor. Look at him. He sits on an official seat voted in to help the community. And he's stating he cannot help the community. He can't do anything about them falsely putting me in mental illnesses, trying to defamate my character. This is Zabak. Zabak is a leader in Israel. Zabak states that we should keep the righteous judgments of the Most High, the law, statute, and commandment. Zabak holds feast days. Zabak screams to the public about the judgment of the Most High God. Yet when I went to Zabak to help me, Zabak turned me away. I sent mail that cost me $20 to certify to him, all in order with all of the proof and evidence of what's been going on with this wickedness. Zabak has called me delusional, told me to go to Esau, told me not to mention his name. He even tried to call me privately with Maha on the phone. And when I'm telling my story, he tells me to shut up because Maha his brother. These are all respect of persons. This is respect of persons. I went to this woman, Deborah, who I've listened to for years now, knowing that I'm Israel. I asked her, since she has a platform, if she could speak out about the wickedness that Maha is doing and touching and molesting his daughter. She said that she's not going to speak on it. She's not going to deal with it. So she picks and chooses what she wants to deal with in righteous judgment. This is not.
So you see, she's running around the world trying to get a witch hunt against me. And Deborah, if she was an unrighteous judge at this particular point, so she had the name Deborah, if she was going to be an unrighteous woman, right, and took her charge against me, even though we had a back and forth dispute some years ago when I was doing videos against them called the Watchmen series, she had all opportunity to jump on her bandwagon and come at me. Right? But she was wise enough to understand this is something I don't want to deal with. Because if it's not true, it's going to be a part 3 about another part 10 season 2 can of whip ass on their goddamn ass. But I commend her for being a woman that did not jump into this slander of myself. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Deborah for not entertaining this, because it wouldn't have looked good. You see what I'm saying? Because then I would have really brought out all the bells and whistles. This is just off the top right now. I could really just put it all together, like court documents and dates and all type of thing. Let's stop playing. Right? But yeah, just want to say that right quick. So let me just bring this out. Just keep it going. It's almost done.
Not righteous judgment. We are to judge all things, even the little matter. You feel like you can't help me, you can. Exposing these people for their wickedness is helping. This woman here.
And mind you, she went to the mayor, and the mayor didn't want to hear it. She's going all over the world. I should be finished. I should be under the jail. I shouldn't have custody of my daughter. It should be a Reynolds rap. But those that jumped on her bandwagon of slander and lies, most are going to deal with you niggas. Facts.
This is Ellen Doon. This is a judge who sat there and she's filed false reports all throughout the records to get my baby into the care of my daughter's dad and conceal her so that he can snatch her away. I have files here that I will load up to the GoFundMe so you can read over the files and how they have wrong birthdays, wrong names, misnomers, stating that I made threatening comments to them when I never did such things. None of this is on the record. The lies and the conspiracy that they have brought and charges they brought against me. They're liars, guys. They're liars. These people are the liars. These people are in a robe and in uniform, lying and deceiving and harming and injuring the people. Come on.
And that woman was a fair judge. She wasn't even the original judge. The original judge was a black brother that was trying to give her baby, give her the baby. And I mean, she was in the courtroom showing off, being disrespectful to all the professional people that was there, the doctors, all the witnesses, everything. I couldn't believe how she was able to be allowed to do the things and say the things that she was saying and doing in the courtroom. It was mind-blowing. I couldn't believe it. I said, if that was me, it'd have been a wrap. I'd have been locked up, thrown in jail. It'd have been over. She would have had custody of the baby. It was over. All right? And the same judge was the one that told me to get a restraining order. Right? And that black judge, when he was trying to fight for her, and I told her, he's trying to give you the baby. She's so spiritually high off the scriptures and the conspiracies. And this is what I tell y'all, when y'all come to the truth, y'all need to level yourself down, man. Because you come in here, you think you're a prophetess, you think you got this knowledge, and now you think you in the scriptures and you can break down this, that, and the third. This is what she was on. You see what I'm saying? So she's saying these things about pills and stuff like that. But she already had these spirits of bipolarism and certain things that contradict her reality. You see what I'm saying? This was more manifest when the spirit of the Most High come upon you and allow you to see this world on a whole nother plane, a whole nother level. And then you don't level yourself out. You see what I'm saying? And people that have this type of spirit, man, they can go all the way to the left and become a bug out. You see what I'm saying? And this is exactly what's going on. I see it all the time. You see what I'm saying? I see it all the time. You know what I mean? And I got plenty of witnesses on this, right? They allowed me to be a designee for a weekend that she could be able to be with the baby and I at her home in St. Louis here. And I agreed, and she just kept, in the hotel, at the hotel. And she just kept going crazy and bugging out. Your Balthazar from AOC is the direct witness. And she just kept tripping and tripping. I said, man, I can't do this, man. I can't stay here till Monday, man. You bugging out. You flipping out. You talk about I'm an Uncle Tom. I'm a sellout. All type of madness. I'm with the court system and all that. I said, man, I'm taking this baby back, man. I'm about to leave. Because I wasn't even living in St. Louis at the time. And so I took her back after 2 days. And then she got somebody else to be a designee. And you know what she did? You know what she did? She got the baby. She got somebody to be a designee, right? And she end up running away with the baby out of state, trying to flee the United States Justice Department, the court system. And they Amber Alert her. Did a national Amber Alert here in Missouri. Brother Malachi Maccabee. Let me tell you something, man. I keep my receipts. Just want y'all to know this. Okay? There's nothing slow over here. Okay? Let me show y'all something right quick. Let me come back to this. Okay? Let me come back to this. Where's the messenger? Right here, okay? Let me go up. Right? So this was in the year of 2016. Right? 2016. So I'm gonna have to go back in our messages, right? Right. So I'm gonna go back some years. Me and Mally talk, me and OD talk on the messages. So it shouldn't take too long for me to pull it up. Okay. Yeah, so it's crazy. I know some of y'all is like, man, this is wild, you know, and people be thinking they know somebody walk, right? They hear what they want to hear, they believe what they want to believe. But I'm a testimony of endurance, man. And I'm a testimony also of forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I mean? And I truly desire to be a brother to people, man. You see what I'm saying? Right? That's what I desire to be. You know what I mean? Like a brother, someone that you can come to, whether brother or sister. Like, there's no respect of persons, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm here to protect, right? And I went outside and I did videos exposing sociopaths that's being evil as hell to the daughters of Israel, whatever the case is. I'm always available for Israel. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Isaiah Yashar said, I'm a public servant. You see what I'm saying? Am I perfect? Do I make mistakes? Yes, I do. You see what I'm saying? I make mistakes. I'm in the flesh, right? But we have to understand the intentions of people, man. What is the heart? What is the intention of this person? Is he intentionally trying to be an evil person? You know what I mean? I might go back too far, and I was showing these different things about, you can see Kaya right there, my rib, right? That I was talking about earlier, right? All these different things, man, because I go to counsel and I get counsel from brothers. You see what I'm saying? And I think that was the picture where he was telling me about, maybe he was the one that let me know that about my wife at the time. You see what I'm saying? So I'll probably just go do it from my phone because this thing is laggy, but I'm gonna let it play and I'll come back to it, right? Let me let it play and then I'll just come back to the video. Okay, let me just present this back and I'm gonna come back and show you exactly what happened. Right. Hold on.
We gotta wake up. We cannot continue to let these people do this. How long do they get away with this? This is my baby. This woman, Kayla sits there and she knows that Maha has a video. She said that he has a video that was disgusting, that would take my daughter out of his care, and she will not give me the video. She talks about my daughter being in a house full of men, a house full of men, and she laughs about my daughter being homeless with her dad in a house full of men. And she calls me crazy because she said I won't just go get my daughter. Well, when I tried to protect my daughter and keep her out of harm's way, they put me on the news in 3 different states, St. Louis, Chicago, and Ohio, defamating my character, stating that I ran off with my daughter, even though they know that they broke her bones in 3 different places. Was I to give her back?
Well, I mean, do I have to pull up any video or anything? She basically just told on herself, right? So she basically took upon herself to flee the state of Missouri with the baby in ward in custody of the Missouri Child Protective Services. Okay. And they arrested her the very next day near Chicago. Okay. So, I mean, you know, what more? I don't even have to pull a video because I'm on my phone trying to go through our messages, and I'm in the year 2018. So, I mean, you know, let's just continue. And it was it made the news. It made the news. So she just, you know, let people know what's going on. All right. So I might as well just continue. It's not like for me to do that.
Almost finished, guys. These are the doctors that lie on the record. These are the doctors that lied on the record. Michael Schultz lied on the record saying I didn't have proper care and supervision of my daughter. This is Amber Ratliff, another doctor that made an affidavit lying, perjuring, saying that I didn't have proper care, supervision of my daughter. This is another doctor. It all started with him. The slippery slope and the injury started the most with him when they removed my daughter based on his report. He made a report stating that I didn't have the capacity to take care of my child, not basing it on anything, just a muted statement that I didn't have the capacity without any grounds. He labeled me with a mental illness, and I walked out at 35 years old out of a hospital with a mental illness that I've never had in 35 years of my life, and without my baby, and her bones are broken. This man receives money from pharmaceutical companies to use certain medicines, to bribe people to use their medication. This is the type of character and wickedness of these people. These are the people that are wicked and snatching my baby bones. You see, all of these people have the same common denominator. None of them look like me and my baby. So how do they have the best interest of my daughter? This is Judge Donnelly. She calls herself Judge Donnelly. Judge Donnelly told me that I would not see my baby again unless I took their mental evaluation. She sat on the bench and coerced me and said, you will not see your daughter again unless you take a mental examination. I think you're crazy. Well, she's a judge. The judge is not to be an arbitrator. The judge is not to be biased. The judge is not to show any appearance of impropriety. Well, she did. Because what gave her the idea that I was crazy? Based on what? They broke my baby's bones. I did it. They wouldn't let me breastfeed her. I wanted to. What does she have stating that I have the mental illness? She's biased. They rule in biasness. They see my record, and instead of upholding their oath to the Constitution, they're willing to perjure, lie, deceive, and cahoots with each other just for money. Kickbacks. This one does look like me. This is Judge David Vincent III. Judge David Vincent III was willing to do their wickedness in the beginning of this case. He was one of the first judges to make a ruling to keep my daughter. During the time he was keeping my daughter, they killed Austin Sterling. They shot him in the head. After that, I had a court hearing. I went into that court hearing. I told David Vincent, how can you keep my daughter when you see with your own eyes they're out here hunting us down like dogs in the streets? He sent my baby home to me for 3 days, stating I had to return her back to people who kidnapped her, child napped her, and would not tell me where she was at after breaking their bones. He wanted me to return my child back into their care. And when I didn't, they hunted me down like a dog in Chicago, locked me up in Chicago, flew me back here to Missouri, and stuck me in their mental health hospital so that I can conform. I can comply. Saying that I don't have the competence to stand trial. And until I took their attorney, I take their attorney, and he files the filing in the wrong district, which allowed them to medicate me instead of a court order for a sales act to stop forced medication. So he's incompetent. Yet I was incompetent until I took their attorney, who was incompetent. This is wicked, y'all. And I know you probably can't fathom or wrap your minds around the injustice that I'm speaking of. I know that it doesn't make sense to you, but I'm telling you, guys, listen. We are in these last days. That word of truth is so real. These people are injurious and harmful, and it's under a color of law. They are deceitful in their practices. You have to band together. You got to come together. You got to pull your resources together. You got to speak up about it. You do not have the liberty. It is your duty as a sovereign person to God to step up and stand for justice. Please, I pray that you share this. Those who have ears, let them hear. Those who got eyes to see, let them see. I pray for you all. Those who are righteous, those who just touch, please contact me. Please come out. Please let me know. Let's join together. I love you all. You be blessed. Shalom.
Right. And a lot of you will be jumping on the bandwagon because you're hate for me. Right. And this is the article right here. Okay. This is the article. Missing 5-month-old Missouri girl found safe, mother detained. St. Louis MOKTV, a missing 5-month-old Missouri girl was found safe in the state of Illinois. Officials say Wisdom Thompson is in the custody of Child Protective Services. Her mother, 35-year-old Kwanzaa Thompson, is being detained in a Chicago suburb. Police issued an endangered person advisory for Wisdom on Monday, July 18th. The St. Louis County Sheriff's Office says she was seen with her mother in a vehicle Monday morning in Spanish Lake. Authorities says Thompson's parental rights have been revoked by Missouri. Okay, revoked by Missouri. Revoked by Missouri. Not me keeping her away from nobody, because I didn't. I'll even allow her to stay a week in the house when I wasn't even supposed to have her in the house because she's the mother. And then she comes up with this bogus madness out of her damn mouth. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I got. Because she was not supposed to be there before an hour and change, or for a couple of hours, then leave. But because I'm trying to not keep her from the baby, she's the mother, I let her stay. Then all this is what I get. See? I guess you got to obey the laws of the land, right? Police believe they were en route to Dayton, Ohio, where Wisdom father lives, aka Maharaka. The child's mother is described as an African-American female, 5 feet tall, 150 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, wearing a multicolored dress. She may also go by the name of Sharad Gabar. Wisdom Tosman is described as an African-American female, 5 months old, 2 inches tall, 20 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, wearing a white t-shirt and diaper. And they had a video concerning the matter as well. Okay? Right? You understand that? But I got to be deemed this evil guy, the evil one. Right? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not even going hard, y'all. I didn't set up anything like, because I can go deep on everything. But let me show you something about you runaways, right? You women that's bearing false witness and wishing death and evil on brothers, man. See what I'm saying? I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Now, I might get some backlash, but that's fine. But guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? Guess what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go to Forest Park. Did somebody go in my car? Nah. Did somebody go in the Volvo? Come here. Did somebody go in the Volvo? Because I don't remember this being cracked.
What is that?
Death certificate. I don't remember. Okay, they had to open it. All right, guys. This is her death certificate. This is her death certificate. The certificate of death, they issued December 5th, 2023. That they filed November 27, 2023. Date of death, October 11, 2023, female. Place of death, parking lot of a library. Name of the street, 2455 Northwest. I used to live over there with Brother Elder Ephraim. I went to that library. I went to that. Nobody broke in because the family members gave me her remains. Okay. And this here is her remains. This is her remains. The woman in the video, my wife, ex-wife. This is her. My runaway wife. Now, what I'm going to do tomorrow is do a ceremony and spread her remains either in Forest Park or by the Mississippi River. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I didn't plan to do this video, right? I was planning on doing something else. But here we are, right? When they called me, homicide called me concerning this woman, man, I broke down, man. My wife, Princess Nawa, is in the car. Right, Nawa? I was crushed. Regardless of what she did and all the slander and disrespect, she's still the mother of my child, man. I still love that. I had love for that woman. And now, who you saw in the video, she's in this box. The other wife was hit by a truck based off what the heathen said. I could pull that video where he practiced death upon her. I'm gonna play that video after this one. Yep. If you want to watch it. Now, I could have not requested this, her remains, and I could have rejoiced and be wicked and evil, but I had this sitting in my car because I wanted to do a service for her. And these wicked men that's out there speaking on her, you don't have the right. I have the right, not you. I have the right, not you. Right? And so all the slander, all the disrespect that I received from her, right? And those that want to support her because they had hatred for me, and all the wicked and evil that she wished for me to die a horrible death and said I was going to go through all of this crazy madness. I pray that the Most High don't have that for me. At the end of the day, it's the Most High's will. The only thing I tried to be is a husband. And what I get? Slandered, disrespected, talked about, kicked off councils, right? Nobody even went through the proper channels to find out what was going on with me in my situations, right? Nobody cared, right? They just wanted to come at Maharakah, right? What is this here? They just want to come at me, y'all. Look at this. This is the council. Can y'all see that? That's the council. That's the first council I had. Trying to keep my relationship. Marriage Council GTA. The General Assembly I with Elder Shamshawan. You see the date? 7/6/15. My child was in the womb. My child was in the womb. Huh? Nah, don't do that yet. The child was in the room. I don't want to hear it though. Child was in the womb. And so this was going on in my marriage council. Right? All of this. That documents everything. Part 2 of the council. With another family, Shalimar and Nadine, that came down to pick me up from St. Louis to take me back to Dayton, Ohio, because we could not just get along. And so all the witnesses of the marriage council, when they were saying I left her with a baby, I did all this madness, right? Well, these are the transcripts. Things that I must do, things that she must do. Right? Now, obviously, those that's watching it, y'all can always, pause the screen, look at it. Oh, it's real. It ain't got to be typed up. I mean, it still can be typed up. That's nothing. But, even in this video slandering me, right, about my children, right, about my children, right, I'm supposed to be a monster. But now I have to bury her. And the family, they made the decision. What's up? What's up, son? How you doing? I'm fine. Hey, how old are you now? How old are you now, son? Huh? Can you hear me? Connection's unstable.
So what?
How old are you now?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I'm 20.
20 years old.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, you keep breaking up.
All right, are you with Erica Zahara?
No.
All right. Did
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't want to. I really shouldn't put them on the spot, but because I don't like people lying on me. But our connection is jacked up. My children have never been afraid of me in terms of any predatory, any type of madness like that. Okay. I can hear you. Elijah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been afraid of me as if I'm some monster, some predator, touch you, abuse you or your sister in any way?
No.
I never abused you sexually or anything?
No.
All right, there's my son right here on this damn live, okay? He's 20 years old. You don't got to lie about a damn thing, okay? This is my baby right here. He's a third year in college doing this thing, a coach and all that. He's 20 years old, his third year of college, handling this business, about to be a director of the basketball program out there for the women and all that, doing this damn thing, okay? So you niggas out there that been running around with all kind of lies and slander. Is my daughter with you?
Nah.
Y'all niggas is out of your goddamn mind. Eli, I hit you back. For her to even say some madness like that, I'm not going to let none of that slide, right? These women out here slander your name and make you seem like you're the evilest nigga on the planet Earth. Just because they want to run around and do what the hell they want to do. To do what they want to do. And that's not follow the Most High. Here's my beautiful daughter. Hey, Pasha, how you doing?
Good.
All right, so this is my daughter right here, right? This is, how old are you now, baby?
19.
19. What year of college you in?
Second year.
Doing her thing. Have I ever touched you inappropriately, molest you? You was afraid of me because, you know, Kakama Mars went out there and said all kind of madness out about me and mentioned y'all in her little testimony video. Like,
No.
Is your mother right there?
Yes.
Put her on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, E.
Hey.
How you doing, baby?
Good.
We back together as a family, right? Let the people know we back together.
Yes.
All praise and glory to the Most High. Did you ever feel threatened about me with our children as I touch my children, molest my children, abuse my children in any way when we've been together?
No.
Okay. All praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushua. I'm just doing an impromptu video concerning slander and lies on my name and runaway wives, right? And which my wife since 1999 has come back to her husband. And all you haters and niggas that was rejoicing when my house fell apart, right? And trying to make me feel bad. So I'm like, your wife left you. She ain't come back. Well, guess what, Negro? We're back. How about that? All praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushua. I played you the audio earlier today, too.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to call you later.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. So let's get back to it. All right. So let's talk about the world. Right? Let's talk about the world. You goddamn runaways, right? You want to be runaways. You see what I'm saying? Right? To men that's sincerely trying to operate and deal with you righteously. The Most High can execute a judgment upon you if you're not already getting judged. Okay? You see what I'm saying? And anybody that they're connected with me, it applies to you as well. Okay? I pray that people don't make the wrong decision. You see what I'm saying? And it's not a threat or I'm wishing evil upon nobody. This is for all you sisters out here that a man untook you, your children, and said he's going to be responsible for you and children that's not his. And you mistreat them brothers. You disrespect them brothers, right? You try to seduce them brothers in your damn bogus ass doctrines, right? You see what I'm saying? You try to control these brothers as you're their head, disrespecting them, calling them out their goddamn names and all that. You see what I'm saying? Right? You're evil as hell, man. You're evil as hell. And I ain't even going hard on this, man. This is light. Trust me, it's light. Because I keep all receipts, every single thing, text messages, email, everything, videos. I got everything. Everything. I'm a scribe. Don't get it twisted. So you Negroes want to jump out the window, come at me, you better come correct. For real, for real. I don't go out my way to bother nobody, man. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show this clip from the House of Judah. Get the propolybook.com part 1 and 2. And he wrote another book, a new book out here, talking about is polygyny a sin, right? And I'm gonna show a snippet of his video. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he don't mind, because you know this is all about marketing, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You could go to Judah the Shooter. I'm gonna show you his page. That everybody need to check out his page, right? Everybody need to check out his page. Okay. All right. And I gotta show this, right? Because this is so cute, right? My little babies, right? When they were Elijah and Pasha, my wife's our 2 children, right? Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at this. These are our babies when they was babies. And so if you got children with me, then you know you can't fool me, because all my children look like my worlds. All this right here.
Big smile. Hey, my kids. Yay.
Taking it back.
There you go.
My babies was just babies. This is my son's graduation. That was our first car. Malibu, Chevy Malibu. Paid $2,000 for that joint. I stayed. That's Erica right there. I stay in the goddamn Malibu, man. God damn, I'm the Malibu king. Goddamn, I got to get out the goddamn Malibu, right? Okay, so so I want to show that, right? I want to show Judah the Shooter. You know what I'm saying? House of Judah. Matter of fact, let me screen it. The brother is have grown to be a brother of influence, man, and a great counselor, him and his wives, right? So if you see here, House of Judah, right? This is his YouTube channel, right? And these is his videos. They got one called Runaway Wives. You need to check it out, right? Brothers that got wives, potential wives, you need to have them acclimated to this channel. They need to watch every damn video from the beginning to the end. The oldest videos to the beginning. House of Judah Pro Polygyny Introduction. Polygyny in America. Can it actually work? Warning, polygyny brothers, don't do it. Help my husband wants a sister wife. Requested HOJ Polygyny Council Q&As. The role of a woman wife. Why we choose polygyny Q&A. Polygyny Council HOJ. How should you treat the new sister wife? Sister talk, are you insecure? Your day is not filled. What are you bringing to the table? How do you make polygyny lifestyle work? How we introduce polygyny to our children? Runaway wives. Happy wife, happy life. Right? Which when you read that, it's going to be the opposite. Acrimony, business of a woman. He can't find a sister wife. Help his ass find one. Acrimony meets raw. Runaway wives. Right? Part 2, Husband Appreciation Day. Polygyny. Well, that was the first runaway wife. Modest made me. Open rebuke, not robbing her of her choice. So you can sit there and go from the first video, not robbing her of her choice. If these women decide to be with you, they make open confessions with you, they witness of being with you and all that, nobody want to hear none of your excuses after the fact because you're insecure and you're jealous. If you don't want to deal with it, shalom, bounce, bye. Why be a detriment to somebody, man? You see what I'm saying? Why be a damn devil on the low to cause damn chaos in a man's household? You feel me? So here's a snippet I want to showcase right quick with our sisters talking about runaway wives, right? Because that's the title of this joint, right? Runaway wives. I'm gonna go to points right here.
With this
right here, right? And y'all can go to his channel and watch the whole video, but I'm gonna go to the 7-minute mark and let it play, right? Okay. So check this out. Check this out.
Young man. You know what I'm saying? So that's to my mom. Shout out to my pops. What's up, Dad? Because I know you probably gonna see this too as well. You know what I'm saying? All praises, Dad, for creating such a handsome individual. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely. There we go. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Nah, come on. Let's go ahead and get started. So, this is the second video of the day. What we talking about? Talk to me.
All right. So just for the sister that commented 4 months ago, this video is very transparent. Just because you leave don't mean nothing. You're still a wife.
Oh snap!
Is our title for today.
So we finna. That's what we doing.
That's what we doing.
So this is what we finna do.
That's what we finna do.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, fuck it. Let's run it on their ass then. Let's get it.
All right. So today, again, our video.
Wait, what's the name of this video?
Just because you leave don't mean nothing. You're still a wife.
Well, I might put in the word raw in parentheses. Runaway wives. That's gonna be the saying. Runaway wives.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is I talk about this in the book too as well.
Yeah, you have a lot of women that are runaway wives. They will leave their husband for their own selfish reasons, and then they'll go change their identity and somehow become the Virgin Mary.
No lie.
End up pregnant. Video coming soon.
I just got done talking about this real quick.
So many.
Because she mentioned Marys. So basically in the sense of without dealing with doctrine, you know, a woman having a baby out of the blue, you know what I'm saying? You'll get these, I'm taking it slow. And they have a baby out of the blue. It's like, well, where's the daddy at? No, the daddy ain't around to sit and claim the baby. You know, I guess Joseph just put you away privily, huh? So, shout out to the Mary Body Israels. Having miracle babies out of the blue world. Shout out to mom.
Telling me,
as he was saying.
Telling me, I'm not seeing anybody, you know. But all of a sudden, pregnant.
Jeez.
Anyway, not this video. That's a video to come.
Oh, man.
To come very soon.
Jeez, y'all just putting foot the next, huh?
Yeah, like we are getting tired of it, and we are no longer going to be silent about these wicked women.
Yeah, because I was talking about that. What made y'all pick this topic? Because boy, some wicked woman. You didn't have you wives to make a video. I see what you're trying to do.
It's not a one particular person. It's a lot of them that fit in this box.
No, I'm talking about in a general sense. You know how they're probably feeling guilty. Look,
they're feeling guilty.
Hold on. Disclaimer. This is they picked this on their own. So let's run it.
This is ours on our own. So again, we are putting our fits in these wicked women necks. So these Mary by Israel and many more. I'm gonna take y'all to Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, 25 and 24.
So for those of you who do not know, because I do know there are some people who watch that are not Bible believers. If you get the original King James Version Bible, you have 14 books in there known as what you know is the Apocrypha, which is a title. It means hidden a secret. You see it right there. It says authorized King James Version on it. But anyway, long story short, it's also known as Ecclesiasticus and also known as the Book of Sirach.
All right, so y'all want to go watch that video? You can go to the House of Judah YouTube channel, right? If you're interested in buying the book, you can go to www.propolybook.com, right? The brother is working extremely hard to bring out knowledge and information concerning marriage, right? If you need counsel, he's definitely, and him and his wives are great counselors, right? And the brother has 5 active wives, and I think he's courting like 2 wives, or I don't know how many wives. That's his business, but he's all about family. You see what I'm saying? He's a good brother. I know him for years now. And shout out to his wives, man, because they are on point. You see what I'm saying? I pray in the Most High by Shema Mashiach Yahushua that the house of Maharakah could be in regards the same, you know what I'm saying, going forward with this brother. And I don't know what else I can say, man. All right. I don't know what else I can say, know what else I can do. Right. I have the death certificate. Right. I gotta do some things with this legally, whatever the case is. The family has been very respectful to me. They appreciate me reaching out to them and letting them know what's going on, because at the time I didn't really know how to contact them. You see what I'm saying? And they have tremendous amount of respect for me. And this is not a video to down anyone. I'm just letting you brothers and you sisters know, especially you sisters. Listen, man, stop playing with the brothers in Israel, man. Stop playing with the brothers, man. Okay? Stop playing with the brothers in Israel. You see what I'm saying? Because the Most High is sick and tired of it. You know what I'm saying? You come in Israel, you get mad because things don't go your way. You want to become a goddess or an empress. You're going through all kind of madness. And the Most High going to deal with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to deal with us men. You see what I'm saying? There's proper things that you can do. Jeremiah, Yahweh 7:7 is a counselor, right? With several other brothers that can counsel situations and stuff like that. And get to the meat of it, the body of it, what's really going on. It's all about keeping households together. You see what I'm saying? That's the goal. You know what I mean? So I want to talk about the world, talk about the runaway wives. I don't know. Maybe I have to do a part 2. I hope not, or, you know, but maybe I have to, you know what I'm saying? And this was not even, you know, I wasn't in my bag for real to bring out. I will bring stuff out. Understand that, right? But I hope that you got the gist of it. You see what I'm saying? I'm about to hang out with my wife, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? And my potential wife. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we don't really use no terms, girlfriends and all that, boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? They women, wives, females. You see what I'm saying? I'm about to hang out with my brother. I'm 6'9", my twin Didi. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm about to do. You know what I mean? So I can ask everybody that watched, man, to pray for the house of Maharakoh, pray for the spirit and redemption of Sarah Gabar. I mean, she was smart. She definitely was smart. She definitely was passionate, man, and she can go. Like, she can argue you all the way down. You know what I'm saying? I like that about her. But she would not listen. She would not obey. She would not take the counsel, man. You see what I'm saying? She would not see the signs, right? And unfortunately, you know, people did not grab her and embraced her and let her know that she was going off. You see what I'm saying? And now she's no longer here with us in the flesh. But I now have to take her remains, right? And do a ceremony for her with her daughter. All right? Hey, sisters, man, stand firm. Real talk. It's not a game. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a joke, man. You see what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to end up in the box, man. You know what I'm saying? Being cremated, man. Your body being cremated. That's not even our custom. You see what I'm saying? But unfortunately, this sister wished evil upon me multiple times. Death, horrible death, and everything, man. So y'all can sit there and say what the hell you want to say in your mind. You see what I'm saying? But you sisters, the man that you disrespect and show all kind of hatred and disdain for could be the same man that do a ceremony over you, over your remains, man. And you can end up in the box. And you can feel like, Mahar, you going off, or you saying you talking wild. No, I'm not. I missed several days of work mourning over her. I missed days. I took off work to mourn her. Now, Princess Nawa, come here. Okay? For anybody get in their bag and run their goddamn mouth and say whatever you want to say. Right? I'm not cold-hearted like you niggas out here, man. At all. Did not I take off work? You was in the car with me when the detectives called me concerning Shara.
Right.
And what happened to my face and my everything? What happened?
It just went down instantly.
I just went down, broke down. And I took off work, right? I took off days of work.
Yeah.
I got witnesses on that.
Several
Co-workers. I took off days. Right? So for anybody that want to say whatever you want to say, you just want to say anything because you got hatred. Right? So I'm going to do a ceremony for her tomorrow. Right? And I will record it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to ask the Most High about Shem Mashiach Yahushua to have mercy. As I would ask him to have mercy for me, as I would ask him to have mercy for you that's watching. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So I'd like to thank all you brothers and sisters, right? There's 2 songs I want to play, but I'm going to play a song that she wrote, that she did. It's a powerful song. I put it on the Kingdom album, so I still want to give her tribute, man, because, you know, she had a lot of potential to do a lot of things, man. She just, I don't know, man. Sometimes I try to blame myself and see, like, what more could I have done? I try to do everything. There's nothing I can do. You see what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it, somebody asked me about, you know, my family, and I said, Kakama's mother, I haven't spoke to her in a while, and I'm glad I haven't spoke to her. That was on the same day that she was killed, and she was murdered. And I heard it the next day. I had this conversation the same day in the same time frame as that, and that really crushed me, man. Only thing I could think about is how she was this caught off guard, and this evil ass person, this woman, this jealous damn woman that's with a man that's legally married, and she think that Sharah is dealing with this man, right? And it's all type of stories or whatever that to try to say Sharah was bullying her, whatever the case is. Sharah was out here on her shit, yes, in terms of going to brothers' camps in California, House of Israel's a bot, harassing them, inboxing brothers, Jeremiah, Judement, anybody that they would listen to her go against me and slander me. I like a lot of you niggas do. You see what I'm saying? Because you all have hatred, right? You have hatred. And she murdered her, man. Shot her up, stood over and domed her, right? When she was pleading, begging for her life, man. Right? But then the flip side of it is what? The Most High allows everything to happen. Like he allows Satan to come judge Job, and Job was an upright and perfect man that is steward of evil. This woman wished death on me, a horrible death, man. Evil upon me, and slander my name all across Israel. So all you niggas and all you niggerlets out there that ran with it and was happy to hear something wicked against me, you see what I'm saying? Repent. Repent. Okay? You runaways, you too can get the same judgment as these other women. And I thank the Most High Bashem and Mashiach Yahushua that my wife of my youth is coming home to her husband, right? We've been separated for 10 years. Still my wife. Give a damn what you niggas talking about. And we was together 14 years, 13 years living together. We were separated for that 1 year, right? Because I was in Georgia. And then we just stayed separated, like just separated. All right? But now we're here together. You saw her. You heard her. Right? And she spoke to her sister wife, right? Her sister wives. And she happy to, and she just can't wait, and happy to come back and be sisterly. You know what I'm saying? My foundational wife. Understand that. This doesn't take away from Princess Nawa. She's my pillar. She's my pillar. Understand that. You see what I'm saying? Right? So, for further record, Maharakal Bunyawada Bunya Sha'ala is a poly-believing Hebrew Israelite. I'm not monogamous, will never be monogamous. That's his dad. So don't waste your time trying to even holler at me because you already know what it is. And a lot of these women, they run from poly. That's the problem. They're running from poly. The runaway wives is these poly women, majority of them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say majority because the monogamous woman is running. They out of here. But you poly brothers, man, we know that we have it hard, man. We know we have it hard because we try to be upfront and honest, man. You see what I'm saying? And they rather not deal with that, but deal with June bugs and manipulation is goddamn lies. And they love it. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to still stand firm on our culture and what the Most High gave us and allow us to have. You see what I'm saying? So with that, I'm gonna play 2 songs and I'm gonna close out. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna play this one. It's an audio video, and I'm gonna play Sharah's song out to go out with it, man. So check this out. This song I did back in 2014 when my second wife was going. I was very hurt, upset when my whole house fell apart. It was not just about her, but it was mainly. But here we go. Yeah, it's your boy, Maracall, Bunya Howard out, Bunya Sha'ala, coming to you live, baby. AOI,
Rebellious Eve wants to flee me. Rebellious Eve wants to flee me. Rebellious Eve wants to flee me. Going around town looking for a prophecy, trying to see what it could be. Weak ass Hebrews, can't you not see? Time for a change. Time to
building up a temple. All work. We already got that shit down pat.
All these hoes, peoples we know. To the scriptures where we will go. Show me just one verse where she can flow, and if she go, we already know. She's our hoe, wants to flee me. Rebellious Eve 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 wants to flee me.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin. They the type to prove you win, wearing the serpent's grin. I learned not to trust them. The Lord gonna crush them. They gon' cry in the end, but I still say fuck them. Isaiah 4:1, they gon' wanna be obedient. When the war comes too late to even reason. All they wanna do is open up their big mouth, causing drama, chasing their husbands out the house. I'd rather dwell with a line than a rolling bitch. Emotions of jealousy is what they coming with.
I guess that was a sample then, because it didn't play the whole track. I don't know what happened there. It didn't play the whole track, so I guess that was a sample. Maybe I got it in here somewhere, but that was called Rebellious Eves, and it don't supposed to go off that quick, right? That was featuring Magun and Bunya Wasap. Y'all can go to E37 Entertainment YouTube channel, and y'all can listen to that song. It's called Rebellious Eves. So I'm just gonna let that ride out like that. But this is the dedication to Sharah, my wife, that rebelled, became a runaway, slandered my name through every and anybody that had an ear to hear her slander. I tried my best to get multiple counsels to deal with our relationship. I fulfilled my end of the bargain. I went to Dayton, Ohio. I got multiple jobs, working my butt off for low-paying jobs and factory jobs and 12 hours assembly line just to save up enough money to get a 2-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? I worked for Domino's. Then I was able to use my college degree to get back into education. So I had 2 jobs. My truck broke down that was gifted to me by Brother Shalamar. And then the most I was allowed me to get a brand new car off the lot, you know what I'm saying, which was a Malibu. And that one fell apart. The loan fell apart in 30 days, and I was able to get another Malibu with less miles cheaper. And I got a 2-bedroom apartment, man. I built my camp out there. Everything was going great. And I told her to come to Dayton, Ohio, and she refused. So y'all can sit there and say what the hell you want to say. You want to be a runaway wife? Take a chance. Go ahead. A lot of brothers I know, they want to be begging to come back or trying to come back. And I'm not saying Erica begged to come back, because I wanted my wife to come back because we should have never been separated. But it is what it is. I'm happy now. She's back home. So here we go. Street prayer.
Father, please forgive my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me.
Father, can you hear my cry? Hoping you don't pass me by. I'm just trying to touch the sky before before I die.
I know death coming. I see time running. I keep my engine gunning. Life is fast forward, and I can't press rewind, and I can't waste no time. I'm on my knees daily praying it's alright to shine. I feel these devils lurking, trying to take it from me. I dodge them bullets every time I feel the heat is on me. Daddy made me, mama raised me. God took them both, that's how the cradle to the grave be. I had no choice to make it. I was sent to thrive. I was born to win. Found and lost some friends. It seems like money only thing I'm good at conquering. So Father, please forgive me if being rich is sin.
Father, can you hear my cry, cry? Hoping you don't pass me by. I'm just trying to touch the sky.
I'm just trying to reach the sky, man. Yeah, ayy. This ain't just a song, this is real life. I left home for the money cause it feel right. But am I wrong for wanting her? Can you spill like the labels off of money, more problems, there's a deal twice. Yeah, it's for my daughter, hey, I hope it don't mislead you. I hope she don't grow up to think that money make you peaceful. Cause they say it's the roots of all evil. But I guess it's embedded cause it been here since the roots of all people. Dear God, I know you understand that I'm just trying to move legit despite the other plans. I really want to do some good with a couple bands. Green light, going green for the motherland. Yeah, cash ask me as I'm in, sure like the gecko. But right now, I'm just trying to make it out the ghetto. Got my ticket of success up, I hitchhike the metro. Grand Canyon, my words, let him a cry echo.